might be streaming. I think. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Audio looks normal. Well, for the moment, till I get the game to come back up. Yep, audio's working. Okay. Let's load. Ooh, that's loud. Okay. I need to turn that down for me a little bit. There we go. Okay, so last time was a few weeks ago. We got Gabriel a fake ID so we could go talk to this dude that owns this vineyard. Yeah, basically we're gonna pretend to be from, I think it's the New York Times?
A fake ID?
No,
That
Gabriel.
Sydney's
Gabriel.
kind of useful after all.
Gabriel. No, I want to look at it. There we go. New York Times reporter. Yeah. Alright, let's,
Yeah, but I better knock first.
okay. Alright.
Yes?
My name's Knight. I'm a reporter. I'm doing a feature on Languedoc wineries, and I'd love to include you in my spread.
I'll see if the chateau owner is free.
Bonjour, Monsieur Knight. I'm Excelsior Montreux, the owner and viticulturist of Chateau de Serre.
Nice of you to see me, Mr. Montreux. I should have made an appointment, but I get better results just knocking about. The best places don't advertise.
Ah, well, how true. Now allow me to take you to the wine tasting room. Marceau?
Forgot to put the game box behind my head.
What would you like to serve, sir?
Here's this
Are you
song.
a red man or a white? No. Let me guess.
Red? Ah.
Yes.
Gosh,
All right.
it shows, huh?
Do you like it dry?
Talking to Q right now.
Oh, hell, I'd drink dust if I could.
Well, let's see then. Perhaps the 76 Merlot.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, it's still a cutscene. Damn. Something's going funky with my mouse, and actually, it's a little better now. I don't know. Yes, John Delancey with a French accent.
I'm terribly sorry that you caught us unprepared today. We were about to shut the main gate.
Everything's all right, I hope.
Oh, yes. Here, anyway. The constable called a little while ago. There was a murder in the vicinity last night.
A murder?
It's very unusual, I assure you. But I suppose even here we're not immune. Oh, well, we should let it breathe for a moment.
Right. Nothing worse than suffocated wine.
Yeah, okay. Can I Alt-Tab without murdering the game? Let's see if this fixes it. Seems okay. Alright, good. Oh, I lost the conversation thing. Can I look at him?
He doesn't look particularly sinister to me. Then again,
Yeah,
I've
Gabriel's,
been known to be wrong.
you know, cringy. Okay, here we go. Oh, let's just start with the Holy
I
Grail.
ran into an interesting tourist angle today. Seems the Holy Grail is supposed to be around here.
Oh, the Grail is a marvelous legend. But most stories are ignorant of the true meaning of the Grail. You see, the Grail has far less to do with Christ than with an idea. The fountain of youth, the eternal flame, the philosopher's stone.
All of those are related to the Grail?
Oh, yes, the Grail is that thing, that one thing, or whatever symbol you use for it, that represents completion, perfection, the absolute. Do you understand now?
Well, no, not really.
Turning base lead into pure gold, that is the alchemist's aim. But it's not about real lead and real gold. It's symbolic. Man is the lead, God is the gold. Man to God, that is the alchemist's goal. That is the Holy Grail.
Huh. But I thought with the Grail, it was actually the blood. The blood in the Grail that was the, the immortal thing.
Well, of course. The blood is the elixir of life, the juice of the forbidden fruit.
The juice of the forbidden fruit?
No, never mind. Dusty old theories are a hobby of mine. Let's stick to the wine, shall we?
Oh, man. I really love this music. Sorry, I had to alt tab again because it's still too loud for me. Ooh, let's go a little lower. Okay. Blasting my ears here. Okay. Alright, let's not talk about the murders yet. Let's talk about
Are
him.
you from this area, Mr. Montreux?
Yes and no. I grew up in Paris, but my family has owned this estate for decades. My wife and I permanently settled here some years ago. Children do take pleasure in the country air.
Oh, you got kids?
Oh yes, a beautiful daughter who is away at school, and my firstborn son, Enoch. He's 12. Have you children?
Enoch, huh?
No.
But you must. Oh, children are every man's right to immortality.
Well, it's not the kid part I mind so much as the marriage part.
Oh, no, a wife need not be a burden if she knows her place.
Oof.
Her role is to serve you, after all, to care for home and heirs and leave a man to pursue nobler things.
But we live in different worlds.
Yeah.
What kind of training do you need to be a viticulturist?
The lessons I consider most valuable came from my father. He was quite a master.
She might at some point. I can't remember. Let's talk about grapes.
What exactly is viticulture?
You are a wine critic, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, what's your definition?
Well, to me, viticulture is about breeding, and I don't mean the mechanics of grafting. Grafting is only a tool. What's meaningful is the essence of the two vines you're combining. There are literally thousands of grapes, and most viticulturists choose from well-known stock. But my father always bred his own grapes, and has passed down some very rare species.
I'm fascinated.
Really? Well, I don't want to bore you.
What are sesame seeds for? What? Sorry, there's someone parking in front of my trailer to go to my neighbors, and their brakes are squealing very loudly. Anyway. Like on a hamburger, they're for decoration and maybe flavors vary slightly. Mostly decoration. And to give you something more to chew, maybe? Mostly decoration.
I'd like to hear more about your breeding program.
You won't reveal my secrets?
For my ears only.
Very well. The secret is in mixing the best strains, of course. But there is an art to it. My father taught me to visualize the ideal grape. Once you can visualize this perfect fruit, you can analyze even the best stock and see where it is lacking, in color or body, for example. Or perhaps it could be just a touch sweeter or lighter. And the trick is to find a grape equally fine, but one which is perfect in exactly those areas which the first grape is flawed. The marriage of these two vines will produce an heir. And then this air undergoes the same process, you see.
Don't you ever get where you're going?
Eventually. But even in the interim, your grape will soon be far superior to anyone else's. Try the wine, Mr. Knight.
Right. Let's see what Gabriel says. It's not gonna...
Wow, that's good.
This fruit did not come about by accident. It is the result of thousands, even millions of crossbreedings. Everything that it is today is a result of that hereditary tree. Don't you think it is ironic that a grape or even a dog or a cat should be so carefully bred, but that most humans depend on such a silly thing as love?
Then again, there is something to be said for spontaneity.
Is there?
Yeah, that can be annoying. The sesame thing. I was waiting until they were done talking. I don't like crumbs in general. So, I mean, the only time I eat bread is if I get something like a sandwich or something fast food. So, crumbs, yeah, built-in crumbs designed to fall. Yeah. Flavor, texture, prettiness. Let's try treasure.
Do you believe the stories about a local treasure?
Indeed. It is in my soil, monsieur.
Oh, so the grapes.
You know, hearing you talk, it reminds me of something. What is it?
Alchemy? The transmutation of the philosopher's
Definitely
stone?
not. Not in Gabriel's head.
That's not it. It was
Yeah.
Ask Mr. Science.
That's
Y'all
Chris.
get that program here?
Television? I'm afraid not.
Well, they had this bit about DNA. Kind of how DNA has this funny pasta shape.
Oh, God.
But it's really billions and billions of instructions, kinda. You get into DNA with your breeding program at all?
Actually, DNA is an interesting issue, Mr. Knight. Did you know that the magic alchemists used was based on an intuitive understanding of the principles of DNA?
I'll be darned.
But to answer your question, no. I have my own ways of testing the vines, and they're far older and more traditional than DNA testing.
Guess we gotta ask about the murders now.
Do you know anything about the murder?
No, not really. There were two men, neither of them from here by the sound of it. Excuse me. Allo, ici Excelsior. Ah oui. Préparez Enoch pour sa leçon.
Prepare
Forgive
Enoch
me,
for
I'm
what?
afraid I must return to the house. The news of the murder has quite upset my wife. Besides, my son awaits his
Lesson. Okay, that was what I
lesson.
thought. Okay.
Well, thanks for the interview, Mr. Montreux.
You're most welcome. Au revoir, Mr. Knight.
Kind of a nice fella.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta remember these controls. Is it C? Yeah, there we go. I don't like being so low to the ground like that. I don't know. Alright, can we check out this garage?
Where the hell is a universal skeleton key when you need one?
I want to know if they have a black car. We're still looking for the car that the kidnappers had. I think we've already looked around here otherwise. What do I have in my inventory? It's been a while. Tire tread. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, getting his fingerprints would be a good idea, but... Or wait, did Grace already get... I think Grace might have already got his from his desk. Yeah. What is that?
I found it in Buccelli's room. It's definitely
Oh,
not a
his train
ticket
ticket.
from
Okay.
Naples.
Alright. I guess we're done here? Can I go back in? What happens if I try?
They're closed, and I don't think it's worth breaking in just to taste some wine.
Yeah,
I don't want to overtax my welcome, at least not yet.
Okay, well, I guess we're done. Oh wait, can we look at... Go out there. I think we already did this before. I don't know. Can we look at these?
These tracks match Mallory and McDougal's car.
Oh, okay. So they were here for sure then.
And leave my Harley?
No,
way.
that's not what I meant. I was trying to bring up the inventory. Alright, can I... Wish you had a camera, you know?
Now, why would Prince James's men be snooping around Chateau de Serres? I doubt they came here for the wine. Nope, those don't work together.
But you already said that it's... Just to make sure.
These tracks match Mallory and McDougal's car.
Okay, alright. Do you want to play Jackbox tomorrow after... Oh, Drag Race is tomorrow, isn't it? Yes? Okay, let's get the bike. Sure. I don't know how many instructions DNA has, but yeah, I don't... Okay, I don't see... Ooh, map music's gotten different again. Come on, pick up. What is 400 megabyte? Jackbox? Are you hosting? Or are you talking about the instructions in DNA? Ah. Whoa. Sorry, I'm just listening to music for a minute. Not binary, it's quaternary, so factor that in. And also 98-ish% is just junk. Oh, that's all the music? Okay, that music reminds me a little bit of like Half-Life music almost. Okay, let's just go back to town. I think we're basic. We never did find Wilkes. Is he still gone? Yeah. Or wait. Mosley, Buccelli, and I forget. Okay, hold on. Just look, Gabriel. Don't, just
Emilio's rented
Emilio. Okay, is this Buccelli?
That's Buccelli's bike.
Lady Howard, I know, is at her... Not Lady Howard, but Estelle is at the dig site. Let's just do one real quick cursory look for Wilkes. We'll just hit every location really quickly. Start over here. I think this is Lady Howard's. Yeah, okay. There's Estelle and Lady Howard's site. Okay, skip. Let's go. Wait, let me just look around, make sure he's not actually here anywhere. Okay. Get off the bike. Nope. Okay. He's not there. Tomb. Where would he be? Oh, what am I doing? Oh, why did I go to this one instead of... He's definitely not going to come here. No. I meant to go to... here. Okay, he's not here. Maybe he's at the crime scene? No, I think I went there last... Does it remind you of Half-Life music because of how it only lasts for 30 seconds and fades out? No, it's the style of music. But yeah, I suppose that as well. Okay. Nope. Where is Wilkes? That should be this. Is that? No, it's a different spot to park. I know he's got to be up to something. Just want to figure out what it is. Right, this is where those other tracks were, right? Yeah, right there. He's not here. Okay, what did we miss? Stuff over here. This is the crime scene. Ooh, was that people? What am I seeing right there? Oh no, it's a sign. Gabriel won't go in there.
Really don't.
Okay. His bike isn't like behind one of these vehicles, is it? And I'm just not seeing it? No. Alright. What about back here? No, I mean the car. Okay, so the cops aren't back here too? They should be. I don't know why they're not. But okay, he's not here. Where the heck? You know what? There might be places on the map we haven't discovered yet, so we can't actually go there. He's not at the bar, is he? He's definitely a drinker. No. No. Let's check inside just in case. I don't know. No, he's not in here. Okay. Alright. I think we've basically been everywhere. Alright. No idea where he is. Here's the chicken. Wait. He's not here anymore. I think we already got his prints.
Buccelli and Wilkes were sitting there.
I think we already did that. Let's just make sure.
I already lifted a print from that.
And then this one?
I already...
Okay. Bottle? Doesn't want to do the bottle. Alright. Just making sure. I did rewatch last stream since it was a while back, but I wasn't watching super duper closely, so I can't remember every single detail. Anybody in here? No. Guess we just go up to the room. We could go eavesdrop first with the glass, I suppose. He was on the phone last time.
I don't think anybody's in there.
She's not there? Oh no, she's at the crime scene. Duh. This should be Lady Howard sleeping? Yeah, okay. Yep. Buccelli, here we go. Are you here? Yes. Wilkes definitely isn't.
I don't think...
Okay, Mosley probably is in my room right now. Not sure.
Oh, he's in there, alright.
Oh, alright. Maybe we'll try his room before we go in.
I'm not sure.
Not knock. Whoops. Emilio. Okay. He's in there. Alright. Let's talk to Mosley.
I'm not sure what I'd say if...
Okay. Alright. He's probably in your room anyways. Oh shit! I skipped it! I hit escape to skip the animation. I skipped the cutscene. Fuck. I'm gonna have to load. Did we even... Oh no, I can't load. I didn't save. But this is an important part of the game. You can't just skip the cutscenes. I won't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. God damn it. Okay. I'm sorry. I gotta redo this. Like, this... can't just... I'm gonna have to click through all the conversations with this dude. And we didn't really do anything. Go in the
They're
door.
closed and
Oh, right. I gotta... Okay.
yeah, but I better knock first.
Okay, fine.
It's the front.
No. Just do it. Oh.
Mine.
Okay. Holy Grail. Yourself. Yourself.
What
Grapes.
exactly? Do you?
Grapes.
You know-
Grapes.
Kind of a nice
Okay. And then we went... Go. Gabriel. Ugh. Just look at that real fast.
Now,
Okay. Good enough. Right. Okay, we've done literally nothing else, I don't think. I'm gonna save now. Oop, wrong. Ugh, gotta use this interface again. Come on, I'm right-clicking. Game. There we go. A lot of saves in this chapter. Okay, don't click. Yeah, see, I knew it.
So where's Mosley?
Hey guys, it's 5.
thank you, O guardian of the clock.
Okay, don't start, you two. I want to hear what happened.
You mean at Chateau de Serras? You're right. The guy's probably into one of these secret societies. You should have heard him go on about alchemy, but I don't know. He seemed more bookish than anything.
I say anyone who's involved with these secret societies is a big suspect.
Speaking of which, Larry Chester is definitely lying. He said McDougal and Mallory just stopped by last night for directions. I couldn't get him to crack.
Who's this? Chester?
That's right.
Interesting. I'll get started on the treasure angle. Check out the museum and church tonight. That book really got my juices flowing.
So that's what it takes.
Huh?
So, are we gonna eat or what? I'm starved.
Well, actually, Grace and I had talked about catching up.
That's okay, Mose. I want to stick with my research for a while. Why don't you and Gabriel go?
I can wait till later if you...
No, I think that's a great idea. In fact, I think we should be going right now, shouldn't we, Mose?
See ya.
Okay.
See, Grace, maybe after dinner?
Okay, so that wasn't a super important cutscene, but whatever. Okay, well, she's wanting to do research, I guess. What do you have in your inventory? Whose print is this?
I'm sure this fingerprint belongs to Montreux,
Ah, yeah.
the owner of the Chateau de Serras vineyards.
Where's all the documents that Gabriel acquired for you? Maybe he scanned them in Sydney, I can't remember. Don't crash, please. Don't crash, don't crash. No crashing, no crashing. Okay. Add data. How do I forget how you do this? Suspects, there we go. Excelsior? That's his name? Wilk print, what? No. Open file. Is that how you attach things? Link to suspect. There we go. Okay, so we did that. Good. There's Excelsior. I mean, there were characters in a few different things that did that. There was some really annoying character that did that. Yeah, it might be from Star Trek, like the original series. maybe? I can't remember. Okay. Let's try... I want to try Blue Apple. Great. Sometimes use magic circles. Royal community. Okay, no, that's... Palm Blue. That's what that one, the old lady was screaming at Grace in that winery in the basement. Blue apples. It's just a type of, I guess, a name for grapes. Okay, never mind. She said she wanted to do research. I don't know. Oh, should we check for email? Oh no. Okay. What research did she want to do? She did say go to the museum and stuff, so I guess we'll just go look around. Okay, yeah, you haven't even seen this shit. Image is recognized as a map. Correspondences and patterns are not readily apparent with such a volume or points. To analyze regions or relationships between objects on map, use enter points to select objects, then start analysis to analyze the relationship. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Parchments. Text appears to have irregularities in design. See extract anomalies. Hidden geometry is present in an image. View the geometry. Oh, that's high pitched and loud. Device in upper left corner, the plus symbol on line 4 and the text break on line 14 suggests this image. Confirmed by right base of N on line 14, the shape has been saved. Yeah, sorry. Message inserted in text is indicated by the letters raised above the text line. Letters are a Dagobert to needs suggested language to analyze. Probably French.
Wow. There's a hidden message in the text.
A Dagobert the second. What is there a translation here? Text. English. No. French, but give me English after you... Or, no, oh, it's right there. I'm blind. If they had put another carriage return there, I would have seen this. It was separate. Okay. To Dagobert the second king and to Sion is the treasure, and he/it is there dead. Okay. That's related to the thing at the church, maybe? The it or he at the church? Okay, Parchment 2. See, text analysis, rotate shape. Okay. Devices at top and bottom of page contain diagonals which indicate lines. Position of the top and bottom devices and their diagonals form a perfect square. Circle in the star. Devices at the top and bottom of the page indicate the presence of a circle. It lines up best with the text in the indicated position. The shapes have been saved. Oh, I didn't click... No, that wasn't at the last one. Ow!
Sion. These parchments must be linked to the priory somehow.
Yeah. Okay. Dial up? University of Heidelberg? She's calling a BBS or something? Text matches verse. She called directly to a place. That's weird. Yeah, text matches from Greek New Testament with additional letters inserted. Additional letters are... He suggested language. Latin, probably? Greek, Latin. Okay. French.
Shepherdess no temptation that Poussin Teniers hold the key. Peace 681, by the cross and this horse of God, I complete this demon guardian at midday. Or to the meridian,
Blue
apples. I think I'll write that cipher down.
There's a sound from the past. We only had dial-up out on the acreage. I grew up with dial-up. That wasn't quite the right sound, but it was close, very close. Yeah, heard that sound a lot. The Poussin, that's gotta have something to do with the tomb, Poussin's tomb or whatever. Key P681 by the cross. Okay, this is all gonna tie into, did we try this? Ow, yeah we did, ow.
Zion. These parchments must be
Okay,
linked to the...
yeah, we did this. Sorry. Okay, what else did we get? Is that it, really? Those were the 2 parchments we scanned? I thought so. We don't have Le Serpent Rouge yet. I thought these documents were Le Serpent Rouge, but they're not. Okay. I'm gonna do this again. Oh, well, there it is. I would have looked it up after that anyways, but I already did. Oh, you know what? I didn't try doing that. No. Oh, I forgot the N in serpent. Am I not spelling that right? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Do we have anything else? Wait. Oh, hold on. Can I add... Use shape. Enter points, clear points. Use shape?
I don't think I'm ready for that shape yet.
Yeah, we don't know what we're doing with these yet.
I don't think I'm ready for that shape yet.
Okay. I think we're... Do I have anything else I can add? That we just got out of it. Can I add this?
I can't scan that into Sydney.
What about the book?
I can't scan that into Sydney.
Yeah, you can. You scanned in the entire Schattenjäger library into Sydney. You just don't have the scanner thingy with you. Scanning books is a pain in the ass. Ask the Internet Archive. They know. Know very well. Okay. Okay, what are we doing? Whoa. What's this? Light? Oh, it's coming from the bathroom. I don't remember that light being there before, though. Anything weird in here? No. Okay. Alright, let's go. Gotta be careful with hitting the escape key. I always want to do it though. Oh, whoa, what did I just see? Hello. Shift. There we go.
Ah, the British gals have been eating again.
Do we want to take... Can you have a glass? Oh, you can. She stole a glass. What about a plate?
I don't need anything else.
Can you listen at doors, or are you above such things? Nope, she is not above such things. Okay. Shower.
They're probably getting ready for dinner.
But they just had food. I guess it could have been from earlier in the day. I wonder if I can skip that animation and then... Okay.
No one's in there.
Let's do a test on one that we already know what it's going to sound like. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to hit escape, and then I'm going to hit escape again. Nope, it skips the whole thing. Okay, so we don't do that. Escape to get there is fine, but not a second.
No one's in there.
Looks is still gone. She looks
one's in there.
especially awkward when she listens at doors. I mean, Gabriel already did, but...
He's not in there. He's with Gabriel.
Alright. Eating dinner or whatever. Right. Oh, we already did this. Did we? No. No, we didn't. He's not in there either. Wow.
No one's in there.
Alright. Let's go, finally. Oh, right, it's night. So... Simone?
Good evening, Mademoiselle Nakimura. Jean told me you are staying in room 25 with Monsieur Knight.
I bet he did.
I am Simone, Mademoiselle. I hope you will enjoy your visit.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Have you seen anything, I don't know, curious around town lately?
Ah, oui, Mademoiselle.
What?
Someone has bought a chicken. It is making my mother crazy, this chicken. It comes to the garden, it eats her seeds. I do not know who is the owner of this chicken, but I know my mother. This chicken will be in the soup pot one night.
Oh, well, it happens to the best of us.
Sure it does.
Do you know anything about the treasure, Simone?
Well, I have seen many treasure seekers come and go, Mademoiselle, but I have never thought much of the idea myself. But there is a museum if...
Yeah, I know. Thanks anyway.
So, last night? Was that last night? I think that was last night. I sliced two of my fingers, and they're... Now that I'm using them on the keyboard, they're starting to ache. They're not bleeding, at least, but they're starting to ache. It's kind of annoying. Alright, guess we should check in here. Do we really want to see Gabriel and Mosley eating?
What do you care anyway? You said you weren't interested.
I'm not. That doesn't mean I care to watch you belly up to the trough.
Oh boy.
Besides, you're just setting yourself up for a fall. Gracie doesn't like you that way.
Oh? And what kind of guy would she like?
I don't know. Younger, maybe? Good looking? A nice guy? She deserves a nice guy.
Which explains her alleged attraction to you.
Oh, that's purely chemical. Poor kid. See, I've got this pheromone thing going on.
Yeah, I tried not bathing myself once, but my coworkers got a little upset about it.
Oh, ha, ha, ha. You never could stand my success with women.
No, it was how you screwed with women that I couldn't stand.
Ah, back off, Lancelot.
Yeah, I guess we better talk about something else before I get worked up.
Hello, boys.
Oh, Madeline.
Hey.
Oh, you are already dining. How disappointing. I was hoping to spend some time with you, and especially with you, Gabriel.
Well, we can make room.
But I must change. The night is just beginning. Will I see you when I come down?
Wouldn't miss it.
Sure.
Then I will be extra quick. A bientôt.
Well, she had to walk past Grace to come in. Now she's going to walk past her to leave. So she's doing this on purpose. Mm-hmm.
Man, is she hot for you? Whew. Where'd that come from?
Pheromones.
Christ. You gonna go for it?
Why not? Sex worked for Bond.
But Grace is in your room.
Yeah, what did I tell you? Having her around is like wearing a freaking chastity belt. But Madeline doesn't have a roommate.
Well, go for it, I guess.
Oh boy. Yeah, thanks, Mr. Vey. I'll try not to. They're staying on pretty good so far, yeah. My dad lost his pinky once, but it was hanging on by a little bit of skin, and they managed to reattach it, so it's fine. Not me, though. Do you want to...
Kaylee's dining early.
Do you even want to talk to anyone in here? Because they're going to notice you're in the room, I think. Maybe not.
Good evening, Signore Bukele.
And to you, Miss Nakamura.
Have you quite recovered from this afternoon?
See, with a little help from the vine.
Right. Where did Wilkes go? He was drinking with you.
Well, Mosley always did have a thing for me. Guess I've been pretty insensitive about it. Of course, I've learned from a pro. I can't believe what he said to Mosley. Wow. I'm gonna have to think about that one.
Yeah, Gabriel's an asshole. Okay, talk to Gabriel?
I don't know what I'd say to him after what I just heard.
Yeah, alright, that's fair. Let's go. Anybody sitting over here? No. Oh, hello, Emilio.
Emilio looks like he's recovered.
What, you guys stand
How are
right
you
in front of me?
feeling, Mr. Baza?
Oh, much better, thank you.
It was quite a shock, wasn't it?
What was?
The two dead men?
The two... Oh, of course. Yes, it really was a shock. Are you quite all right, Miss Nakamura?
You know, you're the first person who's asked me that.
Sometimes it is easier for a stranger to be polite than a friend. But don't let me keep you. I'm sure you have better things to do.
I keep cracking those knuckles because I don't know, they're aching and oh, they finally okay, let's
A chicken. A chicken.
I just love that line reading. I don't know why.
A chicken. Gabe's the psychic one.
I don't know, you had some visions in the last game.
A chicken.
Okay, alright. Let's go over here. Just in case. Never know. Nobody ever sits in here. There's these nice bench seats, window seats. Nobody ever sits. I'll just go to the roof. Hope I didn't just skip cutscene when I did that. I don't think I did. Okay. You know what? I need to start saving. Okay. Will you go to... Is the museum even open, actually? Now that I think about it.
Oh, they close at 5. I better hurry.
Oh, it is still open. Oh, there's a note on the door, though. I see that.
There's something taped to the door.
Okay, can you go get it? Wait. Is this
Oh my
the
God.
Serpent Rouge? It
It's
is!
a copy of Le Serpent Rouge.
And who? Why would it be taped? What? Son of a... I don't even... Okay.
That's the envelope Le Serpent Rouge came in. Someone taped it to the door of the museum.
Okay.
I wonder who could have left this at the museum.
Can we fingerprint it? Can. Am I not getting it? Oh, here we go.
There is a fingerprint on it.
Nice and dark, alright. You just steal from... I mean, it was taped to the museum's door. Technically, yes, probably, yeah. Do we want to fingerprint the actual...
No, I don't see any sign of prints.
No, okay.
This riddle is fascinating. You can almost see what it's hinting at. I really want to solve it.
Well, we're going to solve it, Grace. We're going to solve it. How do I get you to read it, though? Like that. There we go. Read.
In my arduous search, I was trying to hack away with my sword through the dense vegetation of the woods like some pawn of destiny. I wanted to reach the place of the sleeping beauty, in which some poets can see the queen of a lost kingdom. Desperate to find the way, I laid down the path of Ra and was illuminated.
Ra. Like the sun god from Egypt? The Goa'uld? I don't know. What do you think about that?
I laid down the path of Ra and was illuminated.
So sun.
What's
Oh,
the
right,
path of
sun
Ra?
path. Yeah.
Maybe I should try a search and see what Sydney has to say about Ra.
Oh, okay, but you know what? Yeah, you're right. Let's have a look around, and then we'll go back and just scan all this shit into Sydney and search and shit. First, let's check down the cat corridor. I don't think there's ever anything back here again, but we might as well check. I see no cat.
It's just an abandoned shed.
No. Okay. All right. Let's check out the church. Maybe something's happening in the church. The abbey might be doing something. Let's check out the back first. Grace, there you are. Blinds are closed again. No, I need inventory. Inventory. I can't remember the... Can I listen at the window?
I don't think that would accomplish anything. I don't think that would accomplish anything.
Alright. Some texture issue going on there. It's like culling when I'm in movements or something. Alright, let's see if we can go in. Can we go inside at night? I don't even know. Oh. Yep. Oh, I was looking at pictures of this place, you know, real life pictures again, and everything. This I thought this was a painting. No, this is a sculpture. This is 3-dimensional. Like everything is like these things. The people stick out of them. It's like a 3D thing, and of course, yeah, we've already talked about how these are actual statues, but these ladies are sculptures too, and there's all kinds of... Where was it? There was something I noticed in the real pictures that I didn't see in the game. So it was something up here.
There's a pair of intertwined initials up there. M and
Oh, we have a raid.
And a vase and a cross. Well, the M probably stands for Magdalene. I'm not sure what the S stands for.
Punk Hill. Yes, we're talking about statues, yes. Oh. Is there something on his door?
That's the Abbe's office.
Let's just knock. Maybe he'll have a chat with us.
Hello? Abbe Arnaud?
Come in.
Oh,
Miss
wow.
Nakamura.
Okay. I didn't
Good
expect...
evening.
Hi. I was looking around town tonight. It's a beautiful church.
Thank you. Please sit down.
I was not expecting this to actually happen. Okay. Statuesque ladies. Yeah, they're not quite statues, are they? What's he doing on the desk? It's a phone. No, you don't need to get up to look at the phone.
It's the Abbe's phone.
Okay.
I'd love to get a peek at what he's working on. And I suppose that's out of the question.
Wait, so if she's standing, can I look around? Yeah, okay. I know I've been in here before with Gabriel, but...
It says Francois, Duke of Lorraine. There's a name on the picture.
Yeah, alright. I feel like Grace will have much better thoughts about this stuff.
A chessboard. The Abbe must play.
You love statue boobs?
A chessboard. Now what does that remind me of? Ah, of course! The church floor. Black and white tiles.
Yeah. So we're just gonna stand here and stare at things. Okay,
Yes.
but I'm afraid I never lend books to anyone. With such a transient population, they never return.
No, I wasn't... fine.
Let's talk. Look at him.
Arnaud. He must be interested in the mystery, or why would he be in a little town like this?
Someone's gotta take care of the church. Oh, what is that? Magdalene statue. Ooh, that's a good... Sunrise line. Okay,
I was reading about the Magdalene statue in the church pamphlet.
Interesting, isn't it? All 4 of the Magdalene statues still exist.
So, were they related to the local Magdalene cult?
It is possible, but Magdalene has not been represented with a skull anywhere else in the Languedoc. Besides, Saunier placed that statue so prominently, some believe that everything he did in the church relates to the treasure somehow.
Do you think there's a buried treasure around here?
I know there is, my child.
The church pamphlet talks about a sunrise line on July 22nd. Does that really happen?
Oh, yes. If you stand at the church and look east, the sun rises directly over Chateau de Blanchefort.
Was that intentional, do you think?
Mademoiselle, but of course.
But that would mean someone had to choose the location of Blanchefort quite deliberately. It is younger than the church, isn't it?
But you see, Blanchefort and the church were built on far older ruins. Have you considered the church site too may have been positioned deliberately? It would not be the first time the ancients played with light and astronomy. Look at Stonehenge or the Great Pyramids.
I did dehydrate for you, Elvin. I didn't say anything, but hopefully you saw. What's that texture glitch again? Makes me think there's like a hidden panel in his wall or something.
That door must lead into the parsonage. What a weird setup.
Good, I'm glad you did. By the way, hello Raiders. I'm a streamer that streams games. Sometimes. Okay, we done?
Arnaud. He must be interested in the mystery, or why would he be in a little town like this?
Raid Shadow Legends. Definitely don't have one of those.
Why would I want to show that to him?
Somebody put it on the door of the museum. He's not that far from the museum.
Why would I want to show that to him?
I want you to ask him about this, actually.
Why would I want to show that to him?
Grace? I don't know. Did we ever get his fingerprints? I can't remember. Can we fingerprint his telephone? Right in front of him?
No, I don't see any sign of prints.
Oh, that means she must have done it right in front of him. Didn't see any. I'm a streamer. I'm famous. Don't you know? There was somebody years ago. I can't remember who it was.
I better get going. Thanks, Arnaud.
It's a pleasure to be of service, mademoiselle.
I described streaming to somebody, and they're like, "Oh, you mean like you have your own TV show? You're on TV. You're on an internet TV station. Is that what you mean?" I'm like, if that helps you to think of it that way, I guess. I can't remember who that was. It was someone. It's like a family friend or something. I can't remember. Whatever. All right.
I think these 4 angels are mentioned in the Serpent Rouge.
They are. But I don't think we know what to do with them yet, so let's just go. Let's go scan this into Sydney, see what we can find. Actually, let's ask him about this.
Why would I want to show that to him?
It might have been him. To be fair, the fact you're streaming to anyone means you're in the top 5% of Twitch streamers. Ooh. Okay, let's just go. There's a little bit of an OCD part of me that wants to recheck every location, but I'm not going to do it.
No, there's no point in scanning Le Serpent Rouge. I'll have to interpret the verses myself. Sydney isn't that smart.
But it just scanned those other documents for all kinds of shit. Oh, Grace. Don't crash, game. I should have saved first. Don't crash. Good. Okay. Can I save now? I'm gonna save now. Alright. I still want to... Yeah, I got that. Serpent Rouge print. Look up Raw. Oh yeah. I'm planning to go back and forth between the Serpent Rouge and Sydney a whole bunch. Any other data here? This I got from. Hold on, let's look at this again. Shepherdess. Okay, can you just read it to me again?
That's the Blue Apple cipher that's...
No. Can you read it?
I'm not sure what to make of it at the moment.
You're gonna make me read it.
I have a feeling I'll be coming back to it eventually.
Yeah. Shepherdess without temptation that whatever. Hold the key. 681. 681. I do want to search for that number just in case that comes up. Horse of God? Destroy this demon, guardian. Yeah, okay. 681. I just search. Right? There we go. 681. Nothing. Alright. Yes, Ra is the first important thing, I'm sure. Ra is usually represented as a man with the head of a bird. He is a god. He is god of the sun, and his number is 6. Yes. Sunrise line? No. Okay, let's look. Let's actually. Can I open? Yeah. Okay. Figured I could do it. Wasn't sure though. Where is Pisces? Okay, what?
I lay down the path of Ra.
The path of
Ra
the sun.
Is
okay.
God of the sun. The path of the sun? The path of light, perhaps.
Right. Yes, but I. Okay. Should I just? Let's try searching the path of the sun just for the hell of it. Or sun. Why? I wish you could just hit enter, but you can't. You have to click. I don't think it's in here anyways, but okay. So we got Raw, but that didn't really do much for us yet. Wait, maybe hold on. Nothing. Can I just click that? No. Alright. Yeah, this one's got a lot of phrases and shit we can look up.
I was further aided by the parchments of my friend.
Related to the
murmur
Zodiac?
Of the lady. Long ago, her name was Isis, queen of the benevolent springs. Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Others knew her as Magdalene with the celebrated vows of healing balm. The initiated knew her to be the Lady of the Lake and Notre Dame de Croix. The circle is the ring, and the crown forms the diadem of the queen of the castle.
Let's just read through this whole thing, because if there is a little bit of a story to it, we'll at least get that, and then we'll start looking up all these weird clues and stuff.
The Queen's Guard is the Quaternity, they who stand watch over the Guardian. I look to the north and the west, then the south and the east, and everywhere I see them, their shining swords held out to meet each other. St. Michael and his brothers with their feet
Yeah, these are all
rooted in
just
earth.
clues, aren't they?
They surround the IS that none may harm her, and stand pressed against her in a way that Pythagoras would have approved.
Whereas, yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff wrapped up in this. Did you read?
In the sanctuary is the font, fountain of love of those who believe, reminding us of these words, by this sign you will conquer. I understand this now. The four are the stuff of the alchemist's laboratory, and their cant reflects the light in harmony with their queen. And yet the angels hold tight the secret of the angle that is the key to the kingdom. My friend knows the secret, but wisely he hides the fruit among the chaff, that the treasure not be lost to the infidels.
Yeah, whoever copied this out decided they wanted to make sure we got all these special words and phrases, didn't they?
The mosaic tiles of the sacred place alternate black or white, and Jesus, like Asmodeus, observes their alignment. I can find 64 stones of the perfect cube, which the Knights of the Beauty of the Black Wood had scattered when they fled from the White Fort while they were being pursued by the usurpers. Reassemble the scattered stones and, working with square and compass, put them into ranks. The knightly order of the perfect cube fits within and gives structure to Our Lady's protector, the Heavenly Quartet. I visit the tomb of the celebrated painter Poussin and, like the shepherds, puzzle at the enigma of the tomb. My brain pounds, the light burns my eyes. It is all too mixed up to tell. Teniers, too, has dipped his brush in the earth, and his at the innermost places of the queen. Here is the sign that Teniers has given in his innocent recluse. Surely there is a path between the two.
Is that tomb that we went to actually Poussin's tomb, or is it just called that? Like, was he interred there or whatever? I don't remember. If I had been paying closer attention during the tour, I'm sure Madeline said, but hypothetically, I could go look at my old footage on YouTube or even on Twitch here.
16 form the center, and the center forms 16. I pray to St. Paul for direction, and he answers with a simple gesture. Here is the reconstruction to which so many noble minds were dedicated. I look to the Book of the Hermit for reassurance. The numbers they give me confirm the truth. What strange mystery is concealed in the new Temple of Solomon, built by the children of St. Vincent? And still, my task has not ended. Still, a bit of curtain blocks the light. Something must complete the message. Something which will give us entry into the abyss. Truth and falsehood battle in my head until I hear their message. It is the number of our patron sky traveler and that of a famous seal. The soul of the matter is evident to me now. At the intersection of the many, I lay down one rigid arm, and the others scatter around the crown like jewels. At last, the queen is adorned for her coronation.
Certain things are getting my attention, but I don't think they're relevant. I don't know.
3 is the Trinity and the separation of the spheres. The 3, which are the 4, are the divisions of the temple. I began my journey in the shadows and completed it in the light. I had marked the site at last, there in the center of the most sacred space. At the summit of the mountain, the place stood out in the brilliance of the midday sun. It was guarded by the 3 knights' towers, the rooks, on the circuit of the divine horsemen of the abyss.
Crazy
At
shit.
the window of the ruined house, I looked across the trees denuded by autumn. Close to me, a presence, its feet in the water.
Feet
like
in the
one
water,
who has
right.
just received the mark of baptism.
That's what
I
Lady
recalled
Howard
the
was saying.
inscription, Et in Arcadia ego, blank, blank, blank.
Some?
Through some selfish inspiration, I found the missing 3. The dust settled, and I saw at last. Curses, I know the truth. He is there, dead. The broken bread lies forgotten beneath the altar.
I know what that part's about, at least. Are we on the last page? No, we're not.
But the worst is yet to come. How many have pillaged the house, using the most sacred for purposes most foul? I turn north. Facing me, I see unwinding endless by its coils, the enormous red serpent mentioned in the documents, rigid and bitter. The huge unleashed beast at the foot of the White Mountain becomes scarlet with greed and drunk with stolen and profaned communion. Deliver me out of the mire.
Yeah, I don't know what you're referring to there, Mr. Vey. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Ophiuchus? I have no idea. Snake Wrangler. Yeah, you're way more into this mythology stuff than I am. I have little tiny bits of things in my brain, but they don't all stick around.
I am aware of the scent of the perfume which impregnates the sepulchre of the one I must release. Cursing the profane in their ashes, and those who follow their ways, returning from the darkness while making the gesture of horror at the abyss into which I had plunged. Here is the proof that I knew the secret seal of Solomon, and I had visited the secret places of the queen who watches over the king. Take heed, my friend. Do not add or take away one iota. Think and think again. The base lead of my words may contain the purest gold. Let he who has the understanding use it with wisdom.
Ophiuchus? Ophiuchus? Ophiuchus?
That's the last page.
Okay. Alright. If I remember right, you kind of start at the top and you just go through and you search for things. So I'm just going to start with... Actually, I probably should start with Magdalene because that's tied into everything. Magdalene, Isis, Lady of the Lake, Notre Dame, de Cross? Okay. We'll do Isis first. Wait, exit. Another Egyptian god. Isis was the most important Egyptian goddess, wife of Osiris, and mother to Horus and all of creation. The cult of Isis was widespread in Greece and Rome, also until overrun by Christianity. According to Egyptian legend, Osiris was murdered and cut into many pieces. Isis gathered the pieces and put them back together, healing Osiris and reviving him. Isis was also believed to have given birth to the sun, Ra. Her symbol was the circle. However, Osiris in Stargate ended up getting a female host. So Osiris was a lady. But I don't think that's relevant. Yeah, we've already seen Ra. Okay. Magdalene. Is it Dallin? Dallin. It's Dallin, okay. Stargate, yes. Big fan of Stargate. Stargate SG-1, Atlantis, Universe. The movie. The other movies, the TV movie, DVD movies. Anyway, Mary Magdalene was a follower of Jesus during his life. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess I should read this. She's a sister of Lazarus, whom Jesus raised from the dead, and Martha. According to St. Luke, she was a notorious sinner, and tradition has gradually woven into a reputation for prostitution, though no direct reference to this is made in the New Testament. Yeah. The most famous story involving Mary Magdalene is the tale of how she washed Jesus' feet with her tears, dried them with her hair, and anointed them with balm. For this, Jesus praised her love of God. The Gospels also have Mary Magdalene present at Jesus' crucifixion and at the empty tomb when the angels announced his resurrection. After the crucifixion, it is said that Mary sailed to the shores of southern France. Her body is believed to rest in a church near Marseille. Right. Should I search for... Holy blood. No. Bloodline? No. I'm not sure. Okay. Anyway, let's go back to Serpent Rouge here. I can't remember. There was some weird stuff. Lady of the Lake. Notre Dame de Croix. Let's do Notre... Nah, let's do Lady of the Lake first. Lady of the Lake is a mysterious female goddess or spirit who rose from the lake in order to hand King Arthur the sword Excalibur. Oh. I feel like when I was a kid, I knew all the King Arthur stuff, but I just don't anymore. It's like, it's just gone. Excalibur was a magical sword that gave Arthur the power to rule a kingdom. In that sense, the Lady of the Lake could be regarded as the muse or guardian of Arthur. Her purpose and origins remain a mystery, but some stories have linked her to the Grail, which King Arthur was to pursue in later quests. Oh, hi, Mark. Wait, was the Lady of the Lake, also... I can't think of her name. She had a name, right? There might be two different characters I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of her Stargate character, but the opponent of Merlin, sort of, not exactly. I can't think of her name. Wow, none of this stuff is in my head anymore. Alright, I'm probably confusing things. Lady of the Lake has a few names. Nimue? Yeah, I'm thinking of someone else. I must be thinking of someone, yeah, I'm thinking of someone else. Alright, Notre Dame I can spell, but I'm saying Des like this, so I know how to spell it. Descross. Notre Dame Descross. Mary. What? What? Mary, the mother of Jesus, is revered by Catholics around the world. In 431 AD, she was declared to be holy. In 1854, Pope Pius IX stated that Mary was a virgin birth. Pope Pius XII designed Mary Queen of Heaven and Queen of the World. She has recently been granted the title of Co-Redemptrix. Catholicism. Some of this raising up of Mary to a position of goddess-like power has offended Protestant religions who believe that Mary was only human and that she had other children with her husband, Joseph, after Jesus' virgin birth. None of this makes the cult of Mary any less mysterious and dynamic within Catholicism, gaining the highest adherents, including the current Pope, John Paul II. Oh, current at that time. Are you thinking of Morgan Le Fay? Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. Yeah, that was who I was thinking of. I'm confusing characters, I think. Morgan Le Fay, yeah. Over the centuries, Mary has appeared in a number of sightings, particularly in the past 100 years, at places such as Lourdes. I'm not even pronouncing these. These places have become shrines where thousands go for healing or for pilgrimage. Mary is often thought to involve herself more directly in human affairs, even perhaps to become a kind of guardian spirit over those who've been faithful in her service. Mary has been known by various titles, including Queen of the World, Queen of Heaven, Mother of God, the Blessed Virgin, the Holy Mother, the Immaculate Conception. Why does this come up as her, though? I don't... All right, next page. Quaternity. Okay. Generally means any group of four, but the term is used almost exclusively in alchemy and geometry. Alchemy, I think we've already looked at. Oh, alchemy shapes, alright. In alchemy, the square represents the quaternity, and in general, all four-part concepts such as the four seasons, the four cardinal directions, the four stages of man. The square itself is represented by the number 4. It is solid and earthy and stable, as opposed to the more dynamic, fluid, and heavenly form of the circle. Oh my. Notre Dame just means Our Lady. Oh! Okay. Usually refers to me. Okay. But what is the Our Lady the Cross? Is that the Des Cross? I don't know. Jeez, I just noticed the kerning in the word search on the top right. Huh. Yep. Squaring the circle. Squaring the circle, like the philosopher's stone, was the alchemist's dream. In the geometrical representation of squaring the circle, the square is placed so that the circle fills it maximally without breaking the square's boundaries. Symbolically, it represents the union of heaven, the circle, and earth, the square, thus bringing opposites together in a united whole, creating a kind of transcending or superconsciousness. These aims and their representation of these particular symbols were the parlance of mystics, alchemists, and Gnostics of the Middle Ages. I think have we looked at Pythagoras? Nope, I just got points for it, so I guess not. Yeah, it's oddly spaced, you're right. Blame Grace, she did all this stuff. Pythagoras, a Greek philosopher of 6th century BC who founded a school and philosophical system, Pythagoreanism. How do you pronounce it? I don't know. Anyway, named after him. Okay, I'm just gonna skim this. I don't know if we need to know any of this stuff. Basis. Concept of the soul. To the alchemist, Pythagoras is regarded as the father of mathematical mysticism, a role which scholars debate, and several key doctrines such as the squaring of the circle and the attribute are attributed to him. The image below is an example of Pythagorean geometry. Yes. Okay, let's go back to that, and then did we get tilted square? When the square is represented as tilted, i.e. standing on one point, its meaning changes drastically from that of the normal square. Whereas the square represents a concept of earthiness, solidness, and permanence, the tilted square has a more dynamic, fluid meaning akin to that of the circle. Tilted square, like the circle, has been used as a symbol of the sun and of light in general. So the tilted square probably has something to do with the sunrise line or whatever. Okay. Right. Why did I hit back? Just reset. No, not grab. Saint Michael. We already got that. Okay, Saint Michael. Might as well do it. Saint Michael is one of the 7 archangels. In the Christian tradition, it is Michael who wrestles with the devil and wins. He is often depicted fighting a dragon or the devil in human form. In some accounts, he is the angel who threw Satan out of heaven at the time of the fall. As such, Michael is often called upon by the faithful to help them resist temptation and evil. Michael has various occult significances, and alchemy is one of the four angels along with Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel, who hold the four corners of the world and who represent the four elements: fire, wind, air, water. And we got the square again. Okay. Is it tab? Why does tab not work? Right click does? Right click does. I don't know. I wish you'd stay on the page I had you on. By this sign, you will conquer. Hadn't heard of that before. Seems like European alchemy is based on Chinese alchemy with religion thrown in. A lot of mythology crisscrosses is yeah. I mean, especially when you go back far enough. Alright, what was it? By this sign, what? I've already forgotten. I wish you could just, like, copy paste. By this sign, you will conquer. Well, screw you. Did I spell something wrong? Did I spell conquer wrong? That's how conquer spelled, isn't it? I think that's how it's spelled. I can't say I've written the word conquer many times in my life. Yeah. Okay. Fruit. Okay. Fruit. Asmodeus Knights. Okay. Ryan, don't be offended. I'm searching for fruits, but I'm not talking about you. Back to the past and present. Okay. First fruits. That's how we're going to talk about the apple and... Oh my god. Okay, this is another skimming one. I think. Good lord. I don't... Oh, why game? What? Okay. Oh no, I feel like some of this is probably important. Yeah, talking about the womb, virgin birth. Ah, shit, I should read this. Oh god. Alright. Term for... Let me get a drink. Actually, not, I'd like some water. Term first fruits. Designate the offering of the first crops of the harvest and the beasts of the herds, which are supposedly the best of quality, to placate and give thanks to the gods. However, the term is derived from an earlier term, the firstborn of the womb, which designates the firstborn of the creatress. Creatress. Is that a word? I don't know if I've ever heard that word before. I mean, other than this game. I've played through this game, but it's been a long time. Firstborn of the creatress extends back to the Sanskrit Hiran, that word. If you said wanted its god to be the firstborn of the creatress, so most Asiatic gods claim to be this. This desired aroused? What? This desire aroused because it was held that her first child would naturally have authority over all others, since realistically it was even impossible to believe each god was firstborn. Scholars finally settled upon the term and agreed that it designated that each god was the firstborn of one of the Great Mother's virgin emanation. Oh my god, I can't read. Why is this game making me do this? Thus each god was born from a virgin birth. Okay, let's just look at this real quick. Young woman, virgin mother to be deflowered herself by straddling the sacred lingam, the god's erect penis, so it penetrated her. Game, you just made me say those words on Twitch. Anyway, while conceiving the god's son, the virgin placed a wreath of flowers upon the head of the god's image. This was a symbolic act and reminiscent of the ancient Indian Swayamara ceremony. oh boy. Okay. Where'd it go? The wreath symbolized the Virgin's genitals, and the head represented those of the gods. Both the head and the lingam were anointed with holy oil in honor of the divine marriage and for the protection of the young woman during penetration. Such ceremonies were customary throughout the Middle East and Mediterranean areas. The holy oil, chrism, and the god was a Christos, or anointed one. Do I? No. Roman times is very popular. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. All right. No, I'm just gonna skim here. The flowering ceremony. Really? History was fucking weird, man. Misleading. Oh god. Ugh. I started to sound more like Elden Ring than Christianity. Oh, I missed some of the stuff in the chat, apparently. By or in this sign was the message given to Constantine when he was about to fight some important battle that he then won. The sign was a cross, and because of the victory, Christianity was made the religion of Byzantium. It was very unimportant before. Huh. So that was why that thing earlier, yes. Okay. Ah, boy. Hard and cold. Yeah, okay. We're done with that one. Okay. All right. Asmodeus, that's what I was going to look up. I think I already looked him up. I don't remember. It's been a couple weeks. Didn't get any points for us, so it means I probably already looked it up. According to legend, Asmodeus was a demon whom Solomon tricked into guarding his temple. As such, Asmodeus is now considered the guardian of lost or hidden treasure. He is also invoked by magicians for supernatural protection of place and objects. Okay. I mean, Jesus was in there in capital letters. I mean, I could... I know enough about Jesus already. I don't need to read this. Yeah, okay. Knights. I mean, it's probably just going to bring up the Knights Templar, which we've already searched for. Shepherds. I think these are maybe not Sydney search terms. I might be doing this all wrong, but medieval war, yeah, and then in the chess, yeah, Okay, what was the other thing? Random thing I just saw? Oh my god, I can't even remember. Some other random word that I don't think is going to turn up anything in Sydney useful. Shepherds, that's it. I guess I could look it up. We already read about Acadia, didn't we? Last time we did this? Bubbling stream emerging from the ground. Maybe we didn't? Somewhat related to the Tree of Knowledge, Garden of Eden. Didn't get any points for clicking this. Immortality has also been associated at times with forbidden fruits. I think we read through this stuff already, didn't we? Yeah. We read through some of this stuff, so it didn't really send us anywhere new. Am I winning? I don't know. I feel like I've failed at life in this game. I don't know. Hey, there we go. There was a convent of nuns once that, one after another, said they were possessed by Asmodeus. Fun stuff. In Elden Ring? Temple of Solomon. I think we already did that. St. Vincent. I think we already did that. The Soul. Do I really want to search Soul? I mean, obviously they put all this shit in the game, but I don't think they... Cathars represent the soul as white and black triangle overlapped, which formed a hexagram. Black and white divisions indicated the Cathar notion of duality, that the soul consisted in equal parts of divine and earthbound or carnal yearnings. Hexagram. Yeah. I got points for that, I think. Symbol of many meanings over the centuries. In the Gnostic tradition, it represented duality. Well, yeah. Superimposed. So the white one superimposed by the dark one. So the top one's the dark one. The bottom one's the white one. Why are you showing it to me in all white then? Okay. You haven't failed at life. You've made me happy for being a fun friend. That's a win in my book. Thank you, Elvin. They were executed for witchcraft, and suddenly the possession stopped. It sounds like an X-Files episode, or all kinds of different shows. That sounds like an episode of a show, is what it sounds like to me. Recent. Is there anything worth looking up in here right now? Or is it all just... I mean, they're getting me points. The soul... Did I search for soul? Did I just search for soul? I don't even remember. This is how much it's not going into my brain. Oh yeah, hexagram. Yes, we just did that. Oof, okay. I swear that the Serpent Rouge is actually like the big puzzle of the game. This is all considered one giant puzzle. And it actually is really cool and really fun once you get into it. I just don't know how exactly you started. I don't remember. And we're figuring that out right now. Soul. Rooks. He is there dead. Rook. Castle can also refer to birds or towers. Yes. Wait, rooks with an S. Okay. He is there dead. Not there at all. Okay. Oh yeah, Solomon. I think I read about this one of the other times we were in Sydney. Like the Seal of Solomon. Well, maybe I should. Why do I feel like we already did that? I don't know. Maybe we did, maybe we didn't. I don't know. Solomon was king of Israel, 1000 BC. What is that word? Oh, renown. Jesus. I couldn't figure out what that first letter was, and my brain couldn't figure it out at all. Okay, for his wisdom. He was the son of David and Bathsheba? Bathsheba? I bet if I heard someone say the word, I would recognize it, but I can't comprehend those letters at the moment. An illicit adulteress leads on. To Solomon fell the great task of building a temple to Jehovah, although his father David dreamt of this task and made many of the preliminary arrangements. Jehovah told David he would not be allowed to actually build the temple because he had shed blood. The honor therefore went to his son and successor Solomon. Okay. Solomon was famous even beyond the bounds of Israel and had many wives, both Hebrew and foreign, even married a Pharaoh's daughter. He is the alleged author of the Song of Solomon about his Egyptian bride and Ecclesiastes. For reasons that are not entirely clear, Solomon is a key figure in various non-Hebrew religions and societies where the Temple of Solomon has taken on mythical symbolic overtones. For example, for example, Freemason. That's right, when we were looking at Freemason stuff. But I don't think we had the seal come up. Seal of Solomon, 6-pointed star, hexagram. Yeah. We got points for it. Okay, go back. Temple of Solomon. Points. Are we getting points? I think we are getting points. Okay, it's 464. I'm going to make sure we get points. I swear we read this already. I don't know. Might have been important in Solomon's... No, I mean, it is important, but I'm not sure, like, what I've read and what I haven't, because it's been a few weeks since the last chapter I played with Grace searching for things. This legendary temple was built in Jerusalem around 950 BC at the initiation. I'm just going to skim this. Screw this. Temple diagram.
I hope the link comes up soon.
Cannot be retrieved. Link down. Oh, I have a feeling... yeah, okay, go back. Temple layout was given to Solomon by God as related by 11 Chronicles 3rd chapter. Oh, sounds like she's typing. What is she typing? Length was 120 cubits with width of 30 cubits, thus giving it 4:1 long rectangular shape. See temple diagram. Yeah. Grace, you're typing. I don't know what you're typing. Temples become a living symbol for several cult groups. The alchemist being in the temple represents a state of mind, a place of mystical reflection and knowledge. The Freemasons have adopted the temple as a keystone of their ritual, their philosophy, and even the physical layout of their lodges. Right. I thought we read about all that. The idea of rebuilding the Temple of Solomon has been a stated goal with full range of interpretation from spiritual to literal of many ethnic, esoterical, and occult groups through the ages. The original Temple of Solomon in Jerusalem held the greatest treasures of the Jews, including the Ark of the Covenant and the tables of Moses, the famous 10-branch golden candelabra, and the sacred records and writings of the Jewish people. Yeah. Okay, Grace, I understand. Do you want me to go back to the main menu? You're still typing. What are you typing, Grace? I don't know. She's very worked up about this temple layout thing. Wish she'd share with me why she's so excited about it. Because they're dead. Red serpent. Deliver me out of the mire. Well, there's Solomon. I would have gotten to him eventually anyways, apparently. Red serpent. Not found. You can't hit enter, you can't hit space, you have to click the damn thing. Oh, and you can't select all. You can't select the whole message. Or I should just hit reset. Derp. Okay, what was that big long sentence that I almost had in my brain but then forgot? Deliver me out of the mire. I doubt that's going to come up with it. You know, I don't think phrases come up with things usually. Yeah, I don't think they do.
That's the last page.
I mean, I could try it. Deliver me out of the mire. Yeah. Okay. Do I need to send an email or something? Is that why you're freaking out right now? I don't know.
I don't think I'm ready for that shape yet.
No. Can you use any shape?
I don't think I'm ready for that
Actually,
shape
the
yet.
square should be there first if we use any shape.
I don't think I'm ready for that shape yet.
Yeah. Okay. Not sure. Imagine a red serpent would represent Satan. Actually, I know this because I remember it, but not because it's it's where is it? It's something on the map here. It's I think it might be, is it the vineyard or there's something, it ends up being like, wait, there it is. This, I think this is the serpent. There's the head of the serpent. I don't know when we get to that, but that's the red serpent. And the red is the referencing a lot. Oh no, this whole thing, the Serpent Rouge, the entire thing is a big ass puzzle to find the treasure, the Holy Grail, the treasure, whatever the hell it is. So a lot of this stuff relates to places like the tilted square is something we're gonna put on this map at some point in a specific location. All sorts of stuff is gonna happen here related to all that stuff we've been looking up and whatever from the Serpent Rouge. I just don't really know where we start. Like she really won't let me put this in.
No, there's no point in scanning Le Serpent Rouge. I'll have to interpret the verses myself. Sydney isn't that smart.
Trying it out on a map. Yeah. I think now that we have all this information, maybe we can go back to the church and do something with the lines on the angels and the, you'll see what I mean. We've been there before. I mean, I've looked at them before and played with them before. This. Oh, there we go. And tilt. Can we move over? Go that way and that way.
I think these 4 angels are mentioned in Le Serpent Rouge.
What is that? Pamphlet?
I don't think that would accomplish anything.
How do... Oh, right.
Those angels' gestures might not be what they appear. Let me see if I can figure it out.
Gestures. Right, I don't... I'm just gonna click on their eyes because I don't know. What?
It's a tilted square.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's at the hands. Okay. Did that help us somehow, game? French words under the angels say, by the sign you will conquer. Right. This guy.
That's Asmodeus, demon guardian of lost treasure.
Right. So now do we need to like look at things in here as they relate to the Serpent Rouge? Like...
I don't think that would accomplish anything.
No. Demon Guardian of Lost Treasure. Is that what they're calling him in this? I mean, there's a whole page on him in Sydney we read earlier, and yeah, they call him several. They talk about him in several different ways. One of the things I just read was that he is the one that's probably guarding over the Holy Grail, is my interpretation of it. He's the one guarding it. Anyway, can she take it's nighttime, but can she take the motorcycle out? Because some of this relates to locations. I don't think she will go anywhere, but Where's the motorcycle? What? Gabriel is not here? What? Oh no, he's here. Where did he park the bike? That's weird.
Why would I want to show that to him?
To get his input?
Why would I want to show that to him?
I don't know. Because?
I don't need to show her that.
Oh, you know what? I bet I can compare the... I didn't try that. The fingerprint we got off the... That... Recognizes fingerprint no further now. It's available use on suspect screen to attempt to match suspects. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't. Game. You know, I need to save. We've done a lot of... Oops, that's wrong. Done a lot of things in the computer I don't want to have to redo. Recognizes a fingerprint. Yes, indeed. Can we, like, compare... How does this work?
Working.
Oh, okay, it's comparing them with everybody.
Oh, shoot. Whoever's print that is, we don't have them in the database yet. I guess I'll try again later, when we've got more prints.
Who are we missing? Emilio, I think, right? Well, that's his license plate. Where? Who do we not have? Buccelli, Bouthane, Lady. We don't have Estelle. Wilkes, Montreux. So we don't have Estelle and we don't have Emilio Baza. What else do we have? Well, we don't have Mosley, but we don't need Mosley. We don't have Gabriel or Grace. What about Larry Chester? I wonder. Well, I can't get his fingerprint right now. Wait. I think Gabriel gets some prints off the wine glasses. Wine glasses? Oh, yeah, but I scanned them in, I think. And that was... that might be where we got Buccelli's print. Maybe Wilkes' also? I'm not sure. It might have been, but they're not here. So either I didn't put them into the system or I didn't get them. I'm not sure. I might not have put them into the system. But usually if there's something that needs to go into the system or something like that, it won't let you go to the next chapter until you've done it. But then again, there are a lot of like little optional type things in this game that you can miss. Let's see. Do I have anything else in my inventory that would be useful to put into Sydney? Did I ever put this into Sydney?
I can't scan that into Sydney.
Why though? Why? Wait a minute. Did we dust this? Hang on. I mean, our fingerprints are all over it right now. I might have
I can't scan that into
No,
Sydney.
no, clicked the wrong thing.
No, I don't see any sign of
Might
Prince.
not have been Boz that was drinking. Might have been a dude. I think it was Buccelli who sat down with him and was drinking with him. I think that's where we got one of their prints. I might have already had one of them. I think that's where we got Wilkes's print. Yeah, it was Buccelli. That's why when you go and talk to him in the kitchen right now, he says he's been doing some drinking. It was with Wilkes. Where is... Okay. I'm going to go knock on Wilkes's door. See if he's there. His car, or his motorcycle isn't here. But...
I don't know what I'd say to him if he answered.
I don't think he's here. Where he is, I don't know. I think we've already done this.
No one's in there.
Still showering, are you?
They're probably getting ready for dinner.
I think what we need to do right now. Okay, let's go back to Sydney. You don't need to go in the... Oh, right! Completely forgot. I got distracted by the Serpent Rouge being on the door. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I guess we could have gone that other way. They both go the same place. It's fine. Oh! I skipped something.
The museum is closed.
Okay, she must have tried the door and said it's closed. Well, here.
The museum is closed.
But when I was here before, I still had time. So I missed my opportunity by going back and scanning all that into Sydney, maybe? That sucks. But I'm not redoing it. I just look at a walkthrough. I don't want to just be sitting around here trying to... Okay, let me look at... There's people... My neighbors are arguing really loudly outside. I don't know if you can hear them because my voice removal removes a lot, but or not noise removal. Anyway, okay. Can you read this out loud, please, Grace?
In my arduous search, I was trying to hack away with my sword through the dense vegetation of the woods like some pawn of destiny. I wanted to reach the place of the sleeping beauty, in which some poets conceive the queen of a lost kingdom.
I just wanted to see the text in a way I could read it.
I laid down the path of Ra and was illuminated.
We need to figure out the path of Ra. That's what we need to do.
I laid down the path of Ra. Ra is
yes,
God of the
yeah,
sun.
we got that. Okay,
the
can we
path
go?
of the sun?
Hold on.
The path of light, perhaps.
Hold on. What was this again? No. Okay. This is what I want to... Sunlight. This.
Sunrise line. On the feast day of Saint Mary Magdalene. I wonder if that's the path of Ra.
Okay, let's just click on all these.
Sunrise line. On the feast... Sunrise...
Okay, next page.
Okay, let's see. There are 4 statues and 4 names for Magdalene in Pisces. I have a feeling those statues are important, but is it the statues themselves or their location that matters? Okay, let's see. There are...
Okay, same thing.
Okay, let's see.
I'm going to listen to what she said
Let's
again.
see. There are 4 statues and 4 names for Magdalene in Pisces. I have a feeling those statues are important, but is it the statues themselves or their location that matters?
So one. Can you read this to me? No. No. Okay. The Magdalene statue. Yeah. Skull. Okay. Yeah. Those. Okay. Four. Okay. Let's go back to the church. Okay. No. Go in. Okay.
Mary Magdalene obviously figures into this mystery in a big way.
Okay. 1. I know there's 2. Where else is she? I mean, pretty sure this is supposed to be her.
It's the Virgin Mary and Jesus. The question is, who's Joseph holding then?
I don't think that's supposed to be the Virgin Mary. I think that's supposed to be Mary Magdalene again. And these are her and Jesus' children, and that's supposed to be Jesus. Okay, wait. Let's look at the rest of the thing. See what she says about any of this other stuff as well.
Okay, let's see. There are.
Okay, nope.
Okay, let's.
Same. Okay, next page.
All this stuff is interesting, but I'm not sure how to use it. All the.
Okay. Guess that's it. All right.
Okay, let's see. There are 4 statues and 4 names for Magdalene in Pisces. I have a feeling those statues are important, but is it the statues themselves or their location that matters?
Let's go. There are 3 other Magdalene statues with skulls in 3 other churches in the area. Oh, other churches.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, but I can't go to them. Are they on my map? Maybe? So should I go back to Sydney and see if I can find them on the map? Wait, well, yeah. Let's go. It's something to look up. I went the wrong way. It's something to look up anyway. Given pleasure, you can set points on the map in Sydney. I mean, you can, yeah. But this is the first time I've gotten clues of points that I should mark. So I'm going to try to mark these 4 points. One would be Rennes-le-Chateau. How do I get... Is it analyze? Okay. How do I make a mark? How do I actually make the... Draw a grid? Oh, Christ.
I'm not sure about that.
How do I enter points? Oh, I'm there. Okay. Hold on, clear that point. It's not exactly where I want it. I want right on that red dot. Didn't work. Gotta hit enter points again, don't I? Okay. Now, can I get to... Yes, okay. Trying to remember how to use the interface again. Saint Justet, Lebezu, Bugarash, and Kustausa. I hope these are on the map. Okay, right there. Okay. That to me would say they're also nearby. Is that one of them? I think it is. Is it? Hold on. I think it was. Yeah, okay. Bugarak or whatever is the only other one. Okay, I need to find it here. It's probably still in this little area here. Maybe. Actually, no, this one was clear down here, so let's just look for big words. There it is. That's an odd shape, but what do I do with it?
I don't think I'm ready for that shape yet.
Oh, start analysis. Several linkage patterns available. Need further suggestions. Try using shapes or entering more points. But you wouldn't let me use a shape.
I don't think I'm ready for that shape yet. I don't think a grid is going to help me right now.
Okay. Start with a square. I don't think...
I don't think I'm ready for that shape yet.
No. She doesn't want the shapes yet for some reason. Okay, let's leave those on there. And now let's... something about the sunrise line. I know it has to do with... Hold on. It has... Chateau de Blanchefort. I know it has something to do with that. But that might just be from memory from playing the game in the past. Where did that sunrise line come from? Hold on. There it is. Chateau de Blanchefort. The sun will rise directly over the ruins.
Sunrise line. On the feast day of Saint Mary Magdalene. I wonder if that's the path of Ra.
What's the date? It doesn't say the date. Son of a bitch. The sun will rise directly over the ruins, forming a straight line between the two. One stands at the church, so I need a line between Rennes-le-Chateau and Chateau de Blanchefort. Can I add lines, or is it just points? There's no other... What? What was that? What is it? What? What is this? What is that? What? What is this? What did I just do? What is this? Game? What the fuck is this dot? Oh, it's another dot. Oh, is it the one from Ren? Oh, okay. It's just letting me move it around. God, freak me out. Okay. Can I draw? Okay, where's here?
Very cool.
Oh, all right. So we did get the straight line. Okay, we got something. We got something. And it goes to Chateau de Ceres. Okay, let's I don't know. Not this, but this.
Okay, let's see. There are 4 statues and 4 names for Magdalene in Pisces. I have a feeling those statues are important, but is it the statues themselves or their location that matters?
Yeah, I don't... Okay, let's go back to the Serpent Rouge. Oh, this one's great. Okay, we figured out what we needed from that one. Okay. Okay, hold on. Can you read this to me?
I was further aided by the parchments of my friend. They murmur of the lady. Long ago, her name was Isis, queen of the benevolent springs. Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Others knew her as Magdalene with the celebrated vows of healing balm. The initiated knew her to be the Lady of the Lake and Notre Dame de Cross. The circle is the ring, and the crown forms the diadem of the queen of the castle.
The circle is the ring. Okay, hang on. Oh, okay. I gotta put it in the right spot, I bet. Yeah, okay. Okay. I think I need to hit all... Can I move? Oh, yeah. I think... Yes! Jesus, scared the shit out of me.
It's Magdalene's crown.
Did you
I'll
try
write
using
those
this
coordinates
circle?
down. It looks like they're at L'Hermitage.
Oh. We progressed the clock, apparently. God, when she gasped or whatever, it scared the shit out of me. It snapped to the position and she made that sound. I don't know if you said that thing about the circle. You must have said that before. Or was it? My clock on the wall is too fast and I can't see my computer clock at the moment. Okay. So that noise was time progressing. In the game. That means people have moved positions. What how did this move? What went away? What is this? What is this?
I wrote these coordinates down from the map in Sydney. These numbers give the exact latitude and longitude of any given point on the map. It would be great if I could coordinate them with
the center of the
exact
circle.
latitude and longitude out in the valley itself, but how?
Bit of a delay. I just typed it. I typed just before you. Oh, okay. Center of the circle. I gotta... Okay, we need a grid. That's what the grid's for, right? Hold on. Let's save. Ah, that's the wrong thing. Okay, grid. How do I... Is there a... Hang on. Is there like a latitude, longitude on here somewhere? Like... Wait, what's this line? Paris Meridian? Okay. That doesn't help me. I mean, the center... Hold on. Would be L'Hermitage. Also points in so that's the center of the circle. Okay, can we go there? No, we can't leave. Or can we? the time progressed. Should I go? Okay, hang on. Let's go. Let's go see what's going on in the hotel at the moment. Why are we so low? Ugh. Okay. Oh, should I listen at doors? I know I'm missing things if I don't listen at doors. Just real quick. Nothing. Okay. Real quick. Nothing. I'm not even waiting for her to say something. Oops. Do it again. Probably still water. No, it's a different time. Maybe his water stopped running.
No one's in there.
Okay. Come on, turn. There we go.
No one's in there.
Okay.
No one's in there.
What time is it now? Oh, it's only 5 to 10. Okay, so it could be.
I'm ready.
Oh, hello.
Does anyone want to go out? We could drive to the bar at Rennes-le-Bain.
Sure.
What about Grace?
She's right there,
she's
dude.
busy with her research. She'll be in the room for... Oh, hey, Grace. Want to go to Rennes-les-Bains with us?
No, thank you.
See, told ya.
Maybe I'll hang out too.
We need you, right, Madeline?
Of course. Do come with us, please.
All right. Grace, see ya.
Don't work too hard. Get some dinner.
Oh,
Yeah.
you bet. Jerk.
Okay. Oh, Emilio's coming.
Buonanotte, signori Vaza.
Good evening.
Would you care for some wine?
No, thank you. I may have some water in a bit.
At least Bukele has Emilio to keep him company. I don't have anything brilliant to say to them at the moment.
Neither of them?
I don't have anything brilliant to say to them at the
Doesn't
moment.
have to be brilliant, Grace. You don't have to be brilliant. Oh, the ladies. Shall we join them for dinner? I bet they'd like it.
How you feeling, Lady Howard? Better, I hope.
Oh, don't remind me. Such horrors! One takes a vacation for ease, for comfort. What does one find? Horrors!
Don't think about it, Lily.
I'm sorry. How's dinner? The tomato sauce smells divine.
Oh, I do believe I'll be ill.
Lily, please.
Oh, tomato
Have
sauce
some
blood.
water.
Yeah.
There's a good girl.
I don't even think she saw the blood.
by, Miss Nakamura.
Sure. Sorry. Bye.
Okay. But the blood was all the way away from the body. But then again, their throats were slit and it was red inside, so. Okay. Let's, I don't know, let's go outside. Do we think that they all rode in her van, or did... Actually, was anyone sitting over here? No. What? Ooh, did I see something on the bench? Oh no, it's the back of the bench. Let's see if the motorcycle's here now. Oh, wrong. There we go. Nope. Damn. Wilkes is still gone too. Alright. Wait a minute, is Mosley's? Mosley's is here, so either he rode with Gabe or he won't. Where the hell is Gabe's bike back? I don't know. Okay. while time progressed, let's just real quick make sure no one's up here. Of course, I think we know the only one that would be up here would be the father. What's his name? The Abbe. I should hit escape. Ugh. Yeah, no. He's probably still back in his study or whatever. Okay. I think we're just meant to keep working on the Serpent Rouge right now. While they're out having fun or whatever the hell. Okay. Let's get back upstairs to my room. Gone to the... Actually, let's save just in case it crashes. It's been doing pretty good so far. Let's just save over that one. Okay. Okay, now. Yep.
This riddle is fascinating.
No. Okay,
The Queen's Guard is the Quaternity, they who stand watch over the Guardian. I look to the north and the west, then the south and the east, and
west,
everywhere I see them, their shining swords held out to meet each other. Saint Michael and his brothers, with their feet rooted in the earth, they surround the IS that none may harm her, and stand pressed against her in a way that Pythagoras would have approved.
Okay, hang on. I need you to read that again. If I could actually see this properly, like, I know we changed resolutions. I'm running at 800 by 600, but it's still really small, and handwriting is hard for me in general, but... Okay, read it
Queen's
again.
Guard is the Quaternity, they who stand watch over the Guardian.
Look to the north.
I look to the north and the west, then the south and the east, and everywhere I see them, their shining swords held out to meet each other. Saint Michael and his brothers, with their feet rooted in the earth, they surround the IS that none may harm her, and stand pressed against her in a way that Pythagoras would have approved.
Let's search for IS, because I don't... Probably capitalize that, but... Well, IS is ISIS? Let's try capitalizing it just in case. Yeah, I'm still just, okay. Feet in the what? Hold on. Okay.
I can't scan that into Sydney.
You need a square around the circle on the map. Oh, yeah, probably. But I'm... The way, hold on. How do I get out of here? The way it works is you usually need... How the hell do I get back? Analyze. There we go. You usually need new points on the map for... Like, okay, it'll probably let me use a square now. But... How do I grab it? There we go. What is that? What does that mean? Oh, that's the tilting. Yeah, that's what I was about to talk about. It won't add it permanently until I figure out the angles, because it has to touch.
I'm sure that square is the right size, but
exactly.
I'm not sure what angle it's at in relation to the meridian.
And I think that
maybe
has...
Taurus can help.
Taurus? Where did you get Taurus? What? What? But what I was talking about is, like, yeah, the corners of the square will have to line up with certain points on the map, and I was trying to figure out what the hell it was talking about in this part of the Serpent Rouge. It's one of the sections. Oh, right. Oh, I guess we did that just by adding the square? Oh, okay. Read it, Grace.
In the sanctuary is the font, fountain of love of those who believe, reminding us of these words, by this sign you will conquer. I understand this now. The 4 are the stuff of the alchemist's laboratory, and their cant reflects the light in harmony with their queen. And yet the angels hold tight the secret of the angle that is the key to the kingdom.
Oh.
My friend knows the secret, but wisely he hides the fruit among the chaff, that the treasure not be lost to the infidels.
I think the angels it's talking about are the ones we just did at the church. Maybe. Yeah, I think you're coming at this from the right way, whereas my brain is coming at it from the angle of I've played this before and I know there's certain things you have to do to cause things to happen, and I can't quite think of it the way you're thinking because it's too much in my head. Okay, but I'm glad you're here because like I didn't even think to put the square on there until I had the points on the map, but apparently I needed to put the square on before I had the points on the map. But okay, can you give me an
How do
idea?
I tilt the square? It says, my friend knows the secret but wisely hides the fruit among the chaff. Who's my friend? Is it talking about the parchments again?
The what? Okay. Forget what they said. No. What were the... Oh boy, I can't remember. Alright, the geometry was... Oh, right, and she printed out the other stuff. Okay. Oh no, we're doing it again. Yeah, see, those are the right sounds. It's just, it's like an abbreviated version, chopped up a bit. Shepherds, yeah, right, this is the stuff we've written down. 681. Guardian at the midday. Blue apples. Okay, the vineyard is in the upper right part of the map. However, that dude's tomb is probably one of the points on the map that the square has to touch. Guardian at midday to the meridian. Oh, the Paris meridian's on there. Blue. Okay. Hold on. So the meridian, like right here. Can how do I grab this? There we go. Like that? Like that? No? See, his tomb's right here, so... Ugh. Why were you not... Come on. Nope. Okay. I feel like all these lines crossing is where this should go. Like, doesn't that make sense? Just from a... Would you stop moving? I'm trying to click on the... There we go. Great. Like that, but... Can't quite get it exactly where I want it. Like that? Or maybe it has to touch... I don't know. Oh. It's touching those. Or does it have to be in line with that line? Like parallel? No. I feel like this needs to... Okay, let me go back and look at the thing again. Is it this that she... Temptation that holds the peace. 6-8. What is 681? Guardian Midday, the Meridian, the apples. Does it look like if the corners of the square are north, south, east, and west? Oh, you mean like having it point directly, like a tilt, like a directly up and down, left and right, like that? Yeah, I don't think that's. I think the bit about the angels. I mean, yeah, it is kind of touching those points. We never... Okay, hang on. Let's go to the church. And I think that symbol will still be on the angels in the church. And maybe if I just copy that with my notebook, like the actual shape, I feel like that has something to do with it.
I'm simply not up for another boring night in our room. I mean, I realize this is not the Riviera, but surely something can be done.
A little quiet would be good for you after today's excitement. And we can go over the...
No, not that. My brain hurts already. I say there, Signore Buchelli. Are you up for bridge?
Con molto piacere. It would be a pleasure.
Now what about a fourth? You there, Miss... Oh, bother.
It's Grace.
Of course it is. Won't you join us for bridge, Grace?
Oh, no.
He's puzzling.
Thank you. Why don't you ask...
What about Mr. Wilkes? Where is Mr. Wilkes?
I was just wondering that myself, Signora. I haven't seen him since he left the hotel this afternoon.
Yeah.
What a bother. How unsociable people are these days. No manners whatsoever. I say, Mr. Barzer, would you join us?
I would be happy to oblige.
They're gonna play cards with men? Can they really withstand it? I can't do anything until this. Ooh. Fingerprints for Baza, maybe. Oh, yep, you just... Yeah, Mr. Vea, I'm pretty sure it's there's more of an angle to it. I just don't know exactly, I gotta find the angle. Print thing. Okay.
Not a single print. Now, isn't that odd?
We already have Bukeli's, right? So
That's Bukeli's glass, and Gabriel already
Yeah.
took his print.
well. Damn it. Alright, let's go do the thing I was gonna do. Go this way. Oh, no. I went... How did I end up... Never mind. What? Yeah, how did I end up over there? Anyway. Is this still on here? I'm gonna have to put it on again. Yeah.
I bet this is the statue Taurus mentions.
Yeah. How do I...
The four angels make a tilted square.
Yeah. But how do I do the thing again? No. There we go. Can I not do it now since I've already done it once? It won't let me.
I bet this is the statue Taurus mentions.
Maybe I need to look at thing while I'm doing this.
How do I tilt the square? It says, my friend knows the secret but wisely hides the fruit among the chaff. Who's my friend? Is it talking about the parchments again?
I don't know what that means. The parchments are only the shapes. They gave us the shapes and they gave us those words, which are these.
That's the blue apple cipher that Sydney found in one of the Saunier parchments. Taurus says, my friend hides the fruit among the chaff. If the blue apple's bit is the fruit, perhaps the piece 681 by the cross and this horse of God part is the chaff. In other words, a red herring. So,
what?
I complete this spirit guardian, okay, that must be the square, at midday or to the meridian, blue apples. Blue apples. That's what the old lady at Chateau de Serres said to me.
Yes.
She meant grapes. Could blue apples be referring to vineyards? Serres itself?
I just needed to click on this fucking thing again. Ah, okay. We gotta go back to the room. Oh, we got another cutscene. I don't know. Oh, move. Go around. Mouse, there you go. Save. Don't take, just get on the thing. Okay. I want to zoom in here. I think I had it right before, but I don't know. Where? Okay, the vineyard. How do I want. Oh, can you let me have the? Yeah, there we go. It should be over here somewhere. There's the tomb. So no, it's got to be this. Okay, let's just try moving this, and maybe I'll get lucky and land on it. The meridian. No, it's got to be touching the meridian. Maybe down here? Show me this. That? No. Is there?
I don't think I'm ready for that shape yet.
Yes. It's up here somewhere. I think it's this snake-looking thing. Oh, it's right there. Jesus Christ. Wait. So okay. Do we? Come on, grab it. Needs to be hitting maybe like right like that. No, but it's got to hit Chateau de Serres as well, right? I'm not thinking. Okay, hold on. I've completely forgotten what we've already just.
That's the blue apple cipher.
No.
Taurus says, my friend hides the fruit among the chaff. If the blue apple's bit is the fruit, perhaps the piece 681 by the cross and...
I skipped the whole fucking...
Taurus
what's the last...
my friend hides the fruit among the chaff. If the blue apples bit is the fruit, perhaps
Let me hear the
piece
second part.
681 by the cross and this horse of God part is the chaff. In other words, a red herring. So, I complete this spirit guardian, okay, that must be the square, at midday or to the meridian, blue apples. Blue apples.
Meridian.
That's what the old lady at Chateau de Serres said to me. She meant grapes. Could blue apples be referring to vineyards? Serres itself?
Okay, maybe that's only part of it. Hold on.
I think Taurus wants me to lay down a line to the meridian blue apples. Blue apples has something to do with grapes or vineyards.
Didn't I already... Or is this a different line? That was... Okay, I need a line from Chateau de Serres to the Meridian? How to, I need... Like, from here... to here?
To the meridian blue apples. In other words, to the meridian from the vineyard.
Did that just do it? Circle intersects. Oh, but it didn't. Okay.
I don't think there'll be another one of those on the map.
Okay, so that is in the right spot. Okay. All right. I can't grab it, right? Oh no, I can. Ah, shit. All right. I need this to be over here.
Yes, that must be it.
Don't scare me like that, Grace. Okay. We progressed the clock again, and also probably opened up the next part of the.
The mosaic tiles of the sacred place alternate black or white, and Jesus, like Asmodeus, observes their alignment. I can find 64 stones of the perfect cube,
64.
which the Knights of the Beauty of the Black Wood had scattered when they fled from the White Fort while they were being pursued by the usurpers.
8.
Reassemble the scattered stones and, working with square and compass, put them into ranks. The knightly order of the perfect cube fits within and gives structure to Our Lady's protector, the Heavenly Quartet.
Okay, hang on. 64 would mean I need to draw a grid in the shape.
That's it! That's the chessboard. Way to go, kid.
Okay.
Hey, Gailey. You seen Madeline?
Of course. She's under my bed.
Huh? Ah, you're being smart, are you? Well, I just thought she might be with that fella of yours. This is his room too, ain't it?
Yes.
Say, since Madeline's not around, you want to have dinner with me?
No.
Oh, come on. I got some celebrating to do. Hey, I'm going to be a rich man after what I found today. You play your cards right, you might learn something.
All right. I'll change and meet you downstairs.
Really? Good, I'll,
That is such the thinking face emoji. I gotta make that an emoji.
Knock it off.
Whoa, look at what she's wearing. Holy shit. Leather pants? What the hell?
Is this it?
Just like I said, right?
You said you'd explain it to me. I just don't understand all these technical things.
Shouldn't have got me so damn drunk, then.
Oh, come on. I'm dying to hear your theory.
Go on.
Now, you said this was taken by satellite?
Damn right. Seismologists.
Seismologists.
Them. Right. They use radar to take satellite pictures all the time.
Yes.
Shows them underground faults and whatnot. No one ever thought to take one here, though, right? So when I sees one of these maps, I says to myself, John, I says, that's the ticket. And I was right, too, huh?
Oh, so the radar bounces off the Earth and the echo is recorded.
What?
I mean, I guess.
Right. So I pays to get one of these pictures done. And baby, I hit the jackpot.
What's this dark area here?
A big old hollow. What you think? Caves, right? But all connected. A huge mother.
So you think this is where the treasure is?
Nah, baby. The treasure's right here.
Ugh! Chica!
Hi. I just got back and I was trying to, what are you doing with Wilkes, Grace?
None of your business. And, don't wait up. I'm sure Mosley's back too, and we do have that catching up to do.
Okay. What? Oh, are we gonna find the baby finally? Save. Okay, yeah. See, Wilkes. Okay, that was a seismograph from a satellite, but he didn't talk about the. Or wait, did he go and use his thumper thing? What do you call those things? I can never remember. Did he go and use that and mark places on a map and then had them do that to get that map? Or I don't know. Okay, anyway. Continue. Next day. Oh, that was a good spin there. Nice and fast. Why did you sneak out of the room kind of weird like that? What do you have stuff I didn't scan into Sydney? No. All right. Well, you know what? I want to go back.
I don't need anything in there.
Oh.
Besides, if I wake up Gracie, she'll want to come along.
Oh, so she's in there sleeping. All right. Let's start with our cup, like usual. Let's try Mosley.
That's odd. I don't hear anything. Usually he snores up a storm.
Knock?
I don't want to wake anybody up.
Wait, what? Oh, right. It's the middle of the freaking night. 2 a.m. Oh, we're going to Larry Chester. Okay, before we do that, we are going to listen, though. Oh. Baza. Emilio's in there, right? So wait, Mosley's awake? Madeline's sleeping. The lady's probably sleeping. Sounds remarkably like Madeline. Lucelli. Okay. Wilkes. Oh yeah. I should hit escape.
I don't think anybody's in there.
Really? What? It's the same night. I don't know. Okay. Downstairs. Let's go. We gotta go to Larry Chester's and see what the hell he set that alarm for. Oh, she fell asleep.
She's the night receptionist.
What's this? Can't click on it.
Buccelli arrived after me all right, but not on a train from Naples. I have no way of verifying what Emilio said.
Why are we... Okay.
I don't want to wake her up.
Wait, isn't she the one that made the call to wake him? So what, she called and woke him and then immediately fell asleep? Let's check in here real fast. Yeah, there's nothing to look at. Okay. Alright, let's go. We gotta go sneak and look at Larry Chester. Let's just go. Oh, yeah, get the Harley. Alright. We should probably park here. Ooh, look at all that color banding. Yeehaw. Alright, let's go. This way, right? This way?
I should lay low and see what Larry's up to.
Lay low, yes. Oop. Okay, we need to move. I think. Shovel. Okay. A little further back, bud. You really didn't see that bright ass blue right there? What is with this music? I'd fall asleep that fast. She's supposed to be awake at night, though. She's got to be used to those hours. Maybe she didn't have any coffee. Hello. What you doing? Uh-oh. Okay. Should we follow him back to the house? Apparently I can't. I can. I guess I should go look at what he was doing first. Should I? Calm down, game. Let's follow him first, in case he, like, did that and then ran off. Oh no, he's going back inside. Music out of nowhere, yes. Can we listen?
I think he went to bed.
Okay. Let's go back over there. What was he doing?
Now, what do you suppose he put in bed?
Music's back. You even have the shovel?
I'll go get the shovel off the back.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You do that. I'll wait here. Good job. That was nice and quick. This animation's great. I love it.
I hope it's not a dead gerbil or something. Most Holy and Sacred Bloodline by Larry Sinclair. Well.
All right.
I'd rather give it to my speed reading partner.
Okay. Can we look at it, though?
This must be the book Larry's working on. He lied about the topic. And his name.
Larry Sinclair.
I'd rather give it to...
Okay, let's go. This music. Oh, don't leave the shovel.
I'll take it with me when I go.
Alright, is there anything else here? I don't think so. Alright, let's go. Were you zooming?
I better grab the shovel.
I tried to get you to. You know what? Let's wait here a second. In case anybody's out and about. What's the shit? And then this. And then, oh. Oh. Yeah, I don't think anybody's out and about. Alright. Oh. Or is there? Is that the kidnapper's car?
Damn it. It was a black sedan, but I missed it. Weird.
Oh. We never got to see into their garage.
They're closed.
Yeah, no shit. You won't climb it? Break it open?
Nope, those don't work together.
Alright, fine. Let's go to... I don't know. I guess we should just look around so if we can find it. Let's go to where everybody's drinking. No one's here. Are they closed? Alright, it's middle of the night. Ferme?
They're closed.
Yeah, alright. Okay, the car. This is where the crime scene was, right? Well, there's nothing here now. This is still here. Would have thought they would have had it towed or something.
Mallory and McDougal's car was driven off the road here.
Yeah, I know. Alright. Oh, actually, we could go to the crime scene now. No one's here. At least I don't think anybody's here. All the bodies are gone.
It looks a lot less threatening now that it's empty. It does kind of look like a chair. Then again, I once saw Madonna in a plate of spaghetti.
Yeah. Where was the blood? Over here, yeah.
The police left this for the tourist. Isn't that sweet?
Okay, yeah. We need to find that car. Wait, whoa, where's the exit? There it is. Or do we need to find that car? I don't know. He lost it, but... Okay, it's not going to be at the Chateau de Blanchefruit. Just check a couple places. Probably don't need to, but... just in case there's any cars parked anywhere. Why would they go to any of these places, though? It would be a place where there would be people. Maybe they went back to the train station? What is this? I don't remember. Hermitage. There were car tracks here, remember? Also, this is the center of the circle. But there's no one here. Okay, well... let's just get back to the hotel, I guess. Well, let's check the train station real quick. I doubt anybody's there. Maybe the taxi dude's here. Yeah, well, the car is anyway. Yeah, alright.
I should pull into the driveway.
No.
But that's probably not the best idea.
I was just thinking maybe that car parked it. Oh, let's... This is dumb. I know it's not there. But the other guys went and saw Larry. Their car's not... no. Okay. Just making sure. Even though we would have noticed, or he would have noticed them come here. Alright. Is Wilkes' bike back yet? That's it, isn't it?
F-E-D.
No. Just look at the bike.
I believe that's Wilkes' bike.
Okay, he is here. Mosley's not here. Just like everyone to know that it appears the first episode of Drag Race France is a pun reference, but in French. That makes sense. Where's Mosley? Interesting. Middle of the night, too. Voulez-vous drag race avec moi? See, swat? I have no idea. Maybe it's just that one song lyric with drag race in it. Ce soir. Voulez-vous? Okay, I see. Yes, I think it might be. You're still sleeping. Just in case anybody's up. No, alright. Maybe scan this into Sydney and go to sleep. Well, Will should be in here.
I don't think anybody's in there.
But his bike's here. Mosley's not here.
That's odd.
Yeah.
I don't...
Okay. Yeah.
Time for bed. Again.
Oh, we got another dream. Unicorn. Oh, hello. It's kind of a horse, sort of. Vampires are going for a horse or a unicorn. Oh, rude. Oh. Unicorn blood. But you'll live a half-life, a cursed life. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yep. Oh shit. We got a vampire in the house. Is his leg asleep? Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? Gross. Creepy vampire. Okay, it was a dream. Yeah, Alien Chronicles reboot. Yeah, maybe not. What are you doing, Gabriel? Gabriel, no. Oh boy. Right. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Put on a funky shirt, Gabriel. No, he doesn't sleep with a shirt. Never. That was indeed a scene. I think he got jealous of the vampire. I don't know. No, he was worried about Grace, so he wanted to put the talisman on her, but then actually maybe he did get, I don't know. I don't know. Oh boy. Oh, this is when Grace has a hole in her jeans. I don't know why.
That's me, the trusty sidekick.
Or yeah, it could be. But I think he gave her the talisman to protect her, basically. Then he could kiss that other... I don't know, man. I don't know.
He's probably tired from sleeping on that couch the night before.
What is this button? What is that? Mosley's room key. What?
I think I'll stay up.
Right.
I can't believe what happened last night.
Wait,
Well,
okay.
It was a long time coming.
Oh.
God.
So, it actually... Yeah, okay. Yep. Alright. What did he leave? What is this? Oh, we got another key. Is that the bike key?
It's the keys to the Harley.
Wait, does she have 2 holes in her pants? Hold on. She does. There's 2. Oh boy. Take it.
Yep, you bet.
This is the Larry Chester's thing, right?
Look at all these genealogy charts.
I mean Larry Sinclair.
It's about the bloodline.
Prince
I wonder
James.
where he found it.
But are you gonna read it?
I'm tempted to sit down with it, but I've got other things I want to do this morning. I'll read it later. This bloodline concept keeps cropping up. I wonder if Sydney knows anything about it.
You just know he wants... Yeah, I mean, of course he does. Wait, what did you say about Sydney? Hang on, what?
This bloodline concept
I wonder if
keeps
Sydney
cropping
knows
up.
anything about
I
it.
wonder if Sydney knows anything about it.
I tried searching Bloodline, didn't I? Let's save again, because Sydney sometimes causes crashes. It's just... Alright. Wait, we have Mosley's room? Okay, anyway. Didn't I search for this? I thought I put Bloodline in. In ancient Egypt, the bloodlines of the pharaohs was manipulated in each successive generation by a powerful sect of priests. The blood of the pharaohs was considered divine due to this calculated genetic cross-matching. In their efforts, the priests used a variety of methods to determine the proper marriages, including magical potence and divination, astrological progressions, and even a kind of ritual that would now be considered a form of chemical testing. The bloodline was intermarried frequently, brother to sister, to double its divine potency. Also, to cause birth defects, or actually cause lots of recessive genes to not become recessive anymore and cause all kinds of medical problems. Anyways, the priests were trying to create a living Osiris, a god on Earth, by perfecting the lineage of their pharaohs. Oh, pharaohs. The details of this process were one of the highest secrets of Egypt and have been lost to the sand of the time. We've already read about Osiris. Wait, oh, hang on. Did I not click on Osiris last time? I thought I did. It didn't give me points just now. I don't remember it saying this, though. It's talking about the constellation. Okay. Pharaohs. Yeah. Yeah. I had too many shoes. Okay. Constellation, Orion, or Osiris. Wait a minute. Orion and Osiris are the same thing? How did I not know that? What? Okay, anyway. Has deep ties to magic and divination. It was the most important constellation to the Egyptians, and Osiris was identified with their pharaohs. Recent theories have connected the placement of the pyramids with the positions of the stars in Osiris's belt. Yeah, I knew that, but I didn't... People... What? Okay, never mind. Orion has a 12,000-year progression in the night sky, but every 2,000 years it aligns with certain planets, Jupiter and Saturn, to form a very bright conjunction. This conjunction is believed to be the Star of Bethlehem mentioned in the Bible as heralding the birth of Jesus Christ. The conjunction has special significance to a number of different occult and religious groups, which would mean this game came out in 99. If the star was there at 0 or 1 or -1, we'd be at the right time for it to happen again, right? In the game? Basically. Excuse you, but I have a 11,997 year progression in the night sky. Do you now? Wasn't aware there were any catfish in the night sky. You know, aquatic cats. Anyway, bloodline. Egyptian, unicorn, Jesus, vampires. You know, I haven't looked up unicorns, have I? Have I? I didn't get points for it. A unicorn is a mythological creature, very like a horse, but with a single pointed horn. Oh, I think I was for unicorns were first mentioned by the Greek historian Ctesias in 398 BCE. He visited the Persian court of King Darius II, and when he returned to Greece, he wrote about the creature. His story was based on tales he had learned in Persia, not on eyewitness testimony. The Indian unicorn was described as having a white horse body with a dark red head. Its horn was about 1.5 feet long, was white at the base, and black at the center, and had a red tip. Oh, okay. So, I feel like I've seen a piñata colored like that, but that's not. Anyway, the unicorn is also known in Tibetan, Chinese, and Japanese folklore. The horn of the unicorn is considered a powerful life-saving remedy and was sold and bought by those who didn't know any better as a rare medicine. In all cultures, it seems the unicorn represents purity, longevity, and a kind of magical goodness. In the Middle Ages, the unicorn was sometimes associated with the body of Christ. This is the vampires were drinking the unicorn blood. The night visitors, we shall say, if we don't want to say vampires. But Christ's bloodline, they were going after Prince James's son, drinking Prince James's bloodline's blood, because supposedly they're descended from Christ. So the vampires are drinking that blood. That's yeah. Okay, anyway. I meant to read this, so I didn't yet. Constellations are different between cultures. Orion is a Greek hunter, but Egyptians obviously saw something different this time. Yeah, I know there's like different like the actual shapes are differently different from the cultures. Like, I mean, they're dots, so connect the dots in a different way, etc. But I didn't realize. Now I kind of want to know what the constellation of Osiris looks like. If it's different from Orion at all, or if it's the exact same thing. I guess I could look it up, but I have to alt tab. I could do that though. Let's save real fast. I kind of want to see what it looks like, so I'm gonna look it up. Actually, just save over that. I didn't actually save game. I didn't. I know you made the sound, but I didn't do it. All right, I just gotta see it now. No, it's the same. As far as I can tell. No, wait, Orion. Oh, no, it's a little different. Okay, I'm seeing a bunch of different pictures. I'm not sure which is what. Okay, I know Orion has the bow, but this other one, it's more of. Okay, there's Osiris. He's holding a star in one hand, then he's got a staff in the other hand. Or. Okay, anyway, I'll look into this at some point when I'm not streaming. Let's get the game back into full screen so I can actually. Oh, it didn't actually save? Okay, whatever. All right. What were we doing? We still doing Little Serpent Rouge, or should I go to the museum? Where are we at in the Serpent Rouge? I don't remember. Okay, read this to me.
I visit the tomb of the celebrated painter Poussin.
Okay,
and,
we're going there.
like the shepherds, puzzle at the enigma of the tomb. My brain pounds, the light burns my eyes. It is all too mixed up to tell. Teniers, too, has dipped his brush in the earth, and his at the innermost places of the queen. Here is the sign that Teniers has given in his innocent recluse. Surely, there is a path between the two.
Okay, there's two. Oh, we do need to go to the museum. We definitely need to go to the museum. Okay. Do you guys remember there was a little kiosk, a little spinny thing that had postcards in it, souvenirs at the museum? We need those because we need to find these Teniers or whatever paintings, as well as okay. Did I ever search shepherds in Sydney? I remember thinking about it. Don't remember if I actually did it, but oh right, it brought me to Acadia for some reason. Okay. All right. So yeah, all right, let's go. I guess I should listen at doors again. I know there's a lot of stuff you can miss if you don't do this, but it's getting very tedious. Grace,
no one's in there.
You could have wore one of the other pairs of pants that you brought with you that you already wore. I realize they probably could use washing, but like you only wore them one day each. It'd probably be fine. Or do you like having the holes? Do you like? You know what? There are people that do that. They like the holes. In fact, there are people that buy pants with holes built into them for some reason. It's plausible. It's plausible. Ventilation, yes. Yes. The ladies aren't there?
No one's in there.
Good. Okay. Kelly's sleeping. Oh, right. He was drinking like crazy last night, so yeah, he's probably going to sleep for a while. What time is it right now? Come on. Give me. 7 to 10, so 7, really. Wilkes. Well,
I don't hear anything.
okay. Oh, wait. I didn't look at Mosley's room key that we've got. Hang on. What happened with Mosley last night, too? She probably just went in there and said, oh, I just need to hide here for a minute. I don't know. Ugh. My brain just wondered if she slept with both of them last night. I don't think that's a thing.
I'm surprised I could get those keys from Gabriel
That's the
without
wrong
having
key.
to pry them from his cold,
Yeah.
dead hand.
She definitely wouldn't have. Okay,
Yeah, Mose gave me his key last night in case I changed
thank
my
you.
mind.
Thank you for clearing that up for certain, because that just bothers me to think
Key to the
about.
commune.
Yeah, alright. So we can go in his room, right? Is he home? Let's, okay, let's not. Or, well, could steal from him more easily, like his wallet or something. Let's see if she'll do it. Come on.
It's locked, no doubt, but I do have his key.
But you don't want to go in? Or do I need to actually pull out the key? Okay. What are we gonna steal from Mosley? Let's open his briefcase. See what he's got in there. Maybe walk a little more quietly.
There's nothing in there I want to touch. Everything looks sticky.
Ew. Gross. Yeah.
There's that gold blazer he always used to wear. I'd almost succeeded in forgetting that thing.
Yeah.
Nada. I think I'm relieved.
Yeah, all his clothes are on the friggin' floor. What about the trunk?
I doubt if there's anything in there.
Oh god, he's moving. Okay. What is this push? Don't touch his dirty clothes, don't.
Oh god. I really don't want to touch it.
He's
I think I'll
moving.
just look around first.
Yeah, okay.
This place is
Oh god,
disgusting.
he's moving. Okay. You sure you don't want to?
Oh god. I really don't want to touch it. I think I'll just look around first.
Okay, well, what's this?
This place is disgusting.
He moves around. Mostly, what are you doing?
Does he just not see it, or what?
Right.
Yeah, it's everywhere but the garbage can.
Are you?
Excuse me.
No, okay. Seriously? Gonna search while he's in the
Oh,
bed?
there's nothing under here except... underwear.
How does someone stay in a hotel and make it like their bedroom at home? Like, how does it? Who? What? Anyway, okay.
And why do I want to do that exactly?
I don't know. Closet? Oh, I don't think that's a closet. Or you mean this? Yeah, why not? Nothing.
Empty. Not surprising. He couldn't be expected to actually, like, open the door every time he wanted to get something.
Let's try that door, though. Gabriel wouldn't try it.
I really don't need to see Mosley's bathroom.
Yeah, that's what, yeah. Okay. There's a big-ass vent in the ceiling.
Maybe if I climbed up there, I could actually breathe in here.
Ew. Okay. Then, wait, come on. There's got to be a reason I can come in here. Are you sure there isn't? What, do I have... What's the reason I can come in? There's got to be something. Are you sure you don't want to move this stuff?
I guess I have to, don't
Okay.
I?
What do you got? You could use your foot. Oh, hello.
Aha!
His GPS thingy. Yoink. Alright, let's go. Before he wakes up. What? Let's have a look at this thing.
Gabriel was telling me about this device he saw Mosley using a few days ago. Oh, I hope this is it. And I hope it does what I think it does.
Oh, she can use that to find the coordinates that Sydney... okay. I bet she'll say that if I do that.
Maybe I can pinpoint locations out in the valley with this, using coordinates from Sydney.
Yeah. Oh, no. Cool.
Maybe I can
Yeah. Alright. Do we actually have... Hold on. Do we actually have coordinates? I know we've got some stuff written, but I don't remember. Oh, yeah, we do.
I don't think that would accomplish anything.
Okay. Let's go get the bike. Let's just go downstairs in general. Anybody here? Oh, hello, John. Would you like a candy, Grace? No, you
I
refuse.
have to watch my girlish figure.
Yes.
Not that anybody notices.
I'm sure Gabriel noticed it last night. Okay, there's the ladies. Actually, Wilkes noticed your figure. He didn't maybe interact with it. And Mosley, you're wearing leather pants. Anyway, do we want to talk to them?
Good morning, Lady Howard. Estelle?
My, aren't we perky today?
Did you enjoy your bridge game last night?
Yes, it was quite nice.
Marvellous. Certainly better than mooning about, or dining with that abominable Wilkes, for that matter. Is that why we're so chipper this morning?
Oh, no. You know what they say. A good night's rest can work wonders.
Wait till you hit 40, darling.
Okay. Bye. You gotta... I know there were a lot of people working at Sierra at this time. It was right before they actually closed down. This was like one of their last games. Who decided on that, on those holes? I don't understand why they... Anyway. Just go. Play the game. Things bother me sometimes. A chicken, say it. Oh, talk to it?
Gabe's the psychic one.
All right.
A chicken. A chicken. A chicken. A chicken.
Yeah, okay. I guess we should check around town like usual. If nobody's up here, like I always do. I hate being so methodical, but that's just me. Hello, there we go again.
Hi there, Abbe Arnaud.
Who are you talking to over here?
Miss Nakimura, good morning.
How's the view today?
Fine. I saw 2 hawks this morning.
You haven't seen any more dead bodies, have you?
No. No, of course not.
Oh. I suppose that's a good thing.
Yes. Excuse me.
Excuse me, I have to stretch. Okay, alright. I love it when games like screw up like that and fix themselves and it just looks ridiculous. It just brings me joy. All right, let's check. Well, he's not at the church. Okay. Oh, we definitely gotta go in here. Climb the stairs, damn it. Okay, here we go. We need these. We need all of these.
Yeah, they've got some nice postcards of the town and valley.
We need some of them anyways.
That postcard is just a scenic shot. It's not going to help me with the treasure map.
Okay, which ones?
Yeah, they've got some nice postcards.
Yeah, okay. I need...
That postcard.
Okay.
That postcard.
Okay, I know there are ones of the paintings from the area. I just gotta see them. Okay, go forward and then hold that and go... Wait, shift it, and then down a tiny bit. Okay, that's just...
Yeah, they've got some nice postcards of
No.
the...
What is that one?
Yeah.
Can you take it?
That postcard is... That post...
You don't know what ones
That
are.
post... That postcard... That post...
I can't see them anyways, so.
That post...
Can you spin it? Wait, that one looks... That looks more like a painting.
Oh, it's David Teniere's The Temptation of St. Anthony.
Right, we need all the 10-year stuff.
I should see if Sydney can do anything with it.
Yeah, we will.
That's a postcard of Teniere's St. Anthony and St. Paul.
Good, we need that. You know, it'd be faster if you waited. What? Okay. Just keep taking all of the things.
That postcard is just a scenic shot. It's not going to help me with the treasure map.
Okay. So we got them all. I think so.
I should see if Sydney can do anything with it. I bought it at the museum. It's Poussin's Les Bergères d'Arcadie.
I want to see that.
I bought it at the museum.
Okay.
It's Poussin's Les Bergères.
All right. Yeah, the ones down below all look like just...
That postcard is...
Okay. Do we want to talk to her at all? Is there anything in the Lost and Found now? Anybody put anything in there? No? Alright. Can I talk to her? Oh, right. The Serpent Rouge.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Do you know anything about an envelope taped to your door last night?
Pardon, an envelope? What kind of an envelope?
A large manila envelope.
I did not notice such a thing when I left last night. Perhaps mademoiselle is thinking of a different door?
Oh, yeah, that must be it. Thanks.
I mean, you could give her the envelope, but just keep the Serpent Rouge.
I don't need to show her that.
Uh-huh.
That might have been helpful yesterday, but I probably know more than she does at this point.
Okay. This any use to you at all? Any of this stuff?
I wish. Not only don't I speak French, his handwriting was atrocious.
Okay.
Look at that book plate. It has a circle just like the one I found on the map. And inside are two triangle shapes superimposed. One white, one black.
Right.
I wonder if something like that will appear on my map.
Pythagoras, or whatever. Can... I don't know.
These are bills and work orders for the construction Sonier did.
Lots of them, yes. Okay. This?
Cute guy. I'd love to see Gabriel in an outfit like that.
Would you?
Adam digging. That's appropriate for this region.
Isn't there something else over here? There it is.
Looks like something from Ludwig's castles.
Kinda, yeah. We want to look at these.
These panels tell the Sonier story.
Yeah, I don't think we need to look at these. I think I might have already done... Have I? No, have I been here with the Red Grace? I don't freaking remember. I don't think I have. We'll just click on one and see if she... Oh god, she's gotta walk over.
This side of the panels gives the history of the Languedoc.
I'll just click on the last one. Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
This side of the panel...
Okay, that's good. Excellent. Let's go. Got some shit to scan into Sydney. Oh, and we got places to go. Let's go to Sydney first. Then we'll just go out and do everything at once. Wait, save. No. Ugh. Ah. Did I just type it twice? Yes, I typed 16 twice. 0.2. Okay, we're gonna scan all this stuff in. And maybe I'll do the other stuff next week. It's getting to about the time I stop usually. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how fast this goes. Alright. Add data. You type slow. Two. Oh, did I do them in the wrong order? Okay, did I have anything else I needed to add? Ooh.
I can't scan that into Sydney.
Yeah. Alright. Input aborted. Oh no. Okay. Analyze. No. Deep view chart. Cipher word and image. See and zoom. Zoom and clarify. Diagonal on image left forms angle with foot of kneeling figure and elbow knee of figure on center right. Second triangle forms hexagram shape. Shape has been saved. It's a bit of a I know, right? Et in Arcadia ego. Do you want to save that? Yes. Okay. Right. Next. Alice did not find any encoded references in the image. Wow. So we bought that one for nothing.
It found something. This must be the one Saunier copied from the Louvre.
What? Diagonal junctions with the edge of the what? Implicit angles indicate tilt of square. Oh, square complete.
That's the map geometry, all right. The tilted square and the meridian. I already have those on the map. So this painting is related to the mystery. Maybe the artist put more clues in here.
Biblical verse heading. Retrieve verse. Yep.
It's the instructions for the building of the Temple of Solomon.
Aha! This is the stuff we couldn't find in Sydney. Then Solomon began to build the house of the Lord at Jerusalem at Mount Moriah, where the Lord appeared unto David his father, in the place that David had prepared, in the threshing floor of Oman the Jebezuit. And he began to build in the 2nd day of the 2nd month, in the 4th year of his reign. Now these are the things wherein Solomon was instructed for the building of the house of God. The length by cubits after the first measure was 60 cubits and the breadth 20 cubits. Okay. You know, I can draw random shit on top of paintings. I don't even need a computer. I know. It's just, it seems so friggin' random, but oh, same one. Okay. No, you're fine. Is there anything else I need to? Translate? Text making an anagram. Oh, hello. From Latin to English. Do you want to add text? Yes. And while in Arcadia, I string to a. Oh, wait, what? No, I don't want to. No. Sentence completion not recognized. And with that string, would you like? No, not yet. Not yet. How do I go back? No, but I wanted to do the how do I anagram? Wait, let's just.
I may need to do that for a later verse, but I don't think it will help me solve this one.
And while in Arcadia, I... Oh, it's probably something that's in the... Oh, I missed some stuff, did I? That's what you get when you use actual art and try to build a story. Yeah. Do you want to add text? I feel like that sentence is in something that we have. Can't remember. Boy, I can feel my brain getting fuzzy.
Can't scan that into Sydney.
No, that's not what I meant to do. So I think I might stop. Oh man, we really need to go to those coordinates. We got the key to the bike and everything. That'll be next time. Let me think. Where? It's in the Serpent Rouge somewhere, right? It's gotta be. Turn the page. Where did we see the... Maybe it wasn't in this. Oh, there it is. Et in Arcadia, ego, and then 3 letters. Maybe it's some?
Et in Arcadia ego, sum.
Sum.
That's the missing word.
That's what Emilio wrote at the tomb, at Poussin's tomb thing. I am also in Arcadia. Okay. Well, we did that. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna stop here. I really want to go to this. Okay, well, let's go to the coordinates real fast. If she'll let me, unless she yells and says, we got to do some other stuff first. But I just want to know where that's going to take us. That's all I want to know right now. Right, see where it takes us. Just click over there.
I'll go get the bike.
Yeah. Wait, how do I... how do I even... Oops. What? How do I...
Maybe I can pinpoint locations out in the valley with this, using coordinates from Sydney.
I need this to go with this.
I don't think that would accomplish anything.
Yeah, it would. Okay, pick that up and put it with that.
I don't think that would accomplish anything.
How do I get you to go to the coordinates, lady? They're right there. Magdalene's crown. Okay, wait. It was at L'Hermitage, right? Let's just go there. Or do I need to look at Sydney? No, we got that from Sydney. I think it was here. This was the center of the... Can you use... Okay, nope, I don't have that out.
I don't need to use it here.
Well, okay, in here then.
The exact center of the circle is right around here somewhere.
Okay. That. No.
This device might help me locate the exact center of the circle.
I guess it's the little non-cave thing. Wait, oh god, do I have to actually look at the... okay. I was going to type it in chat, but I can't while it's in full screen, and once I get out of it, I won't be able to see it. Okay, I think the degrees are probably going to say 1847, 56, 50, or 54, 56. 1847, 54, 56. 18, okay. I need to move you. Okay, you're almost at 47. Okay. Why aren't you responding? Are you already in the spot? Why won't you move? Where's 56? Was that going up or down? I didn't even notice. It's going up. So we need to come over here. Over here, maybe? Over 50. No. 1847, 54, 56, 54. How do I get to 56? There's 47. Okay, I wish I had like a compass right now so I could actually see. How do I turn like that? And then I want to hold this and go. Nope, other way. Okay, I'm up as high as I can go right now. I want the camera. Shit. Why do we gotta go that way? No, it's taking the lower number down, and that one's going too high. See, I don't know which exactly is north, south, east, and west, so I don't know. I hate this kind of shit. You couldn't have brought a compass with you? See, that's going down. Can you step up here? Whoa, where are you going? Are you trying to go up and around? There was 47, but we gotta get to okay, that's going... Wait a minute, go back. Oh, it was... I was thinking it was that way. Somehow I was confused. Okay, we need to go like right here. A little bit further forward. I'm not worried about the 47 at the moment. I'm trying to get the 56. Hey, is it... Just walk in there. Is that gonna do it? God damn it. Ah. What the...
There's something taped to the wall. Where did the bloodline of the pharaohs go? Look to he who is legendary for his wisdom to find the answer. How bizarre. I mean, who would leave such a thing? And why?
Why the same person that left you Le Serpent Rouge in the first place?
It's just one little room. Doesn't go anywhere.
Are they talking about Pythagoras?
Where did the bloodline of the pharaohs
No.
go? Look to here.
Okay, hang on. Do you have a...
How bizarre. I mean, who would leave such a thing? And why?
Would all be easier if Jesus just left this post-it notes? Well, I mean, I don't think they had that color of paper yet. You gotta have the right color of post-it notes. Also, the adhesive. They had adhesives, but not quite that sort. Alright, where did the bloodline of the pharaohs go? Look to he who is legendary for his wisdom. Who was it they were talking about that was really wise? Oh, was it Pythagoras or was it someone else? I forget already. He is Jesus. He can do miracles. I mean, can he though? Solomon. Is that who it was? Thank you, Mr. A. Wait. So my brain's turning to mush. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy. Okay, let's. Solomon's Temple. We've got like the measurements now. We've got. Where are we? What are we? You know what? Where's Poussin's tomb? Is this it? I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna save here, and we're gonna stop. We're gonna come back to this next Friday. I want to keep going, but my brain's not gonna function. Plus, it's already the time I usually stop by now. But hey, okay. It's late. I'm sleepy. How do I exit this game? There we go. Nothing wrong. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be another whole week, and by then I have to rewatch this because I've forgotten what I was doing. It's a pain in the ass. Anyway. Good night, everybody. Monday I'll be doing... Wow, I didn't realize the microphone was in front of me the whole time. Monday I'll be doing more Twilight Princess, and then we'll do more of this next Friday. So. See you then. Goodbye. There's the box to this game because it's there. Okay, bye.